Chat, chat, chat. Hello, chat. Hi, chat. Hello, chat. Who's chatting in the chat? Damn, I gotta go. Hold on. Oh, God. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. You know what? You know what? We're gonna be okay. You know why we're gonna be okay? Because we will. We're gonna be okay. We are. Genuinely gonna be okay. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be okie dokie. Okay. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. We are gonna be good in the hood. Unironically. Super good. Bark bark. Yo, what's up, Jonathan? How you doing, man? Is my audio coming in through there? Let's go ahead and close it out. Bruv. Hold on, give me a second. Oh my lord. Everybody in chat, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Stolly. Hold on. Stolly, what's up, man? Oh, who's here? Who's here? Cat, what's up, buddy? Cat, Jonathan, what's up, guys? How's my audio? Is my audio okay? Let me look it up myself. Hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How's my audio? Hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How's my audio? How you doing today, Zero? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Hello, hello. Testing, I'm tired testing, as fuck. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. Audio sounds good. Perfect. I'm gonna start to get in there with these guys. Yeah, Cat. Yo, thank you. Big shout out to Cat, bro. I know that you're on here with like super minimal sleep and you've been traveling for hella long, so I appreciate you so much for that. Saturn. Bro, who the fuck airdropped me this? What you talking about, bro? You're on the on the Discord. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to be off screen for a second. I need to get on here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. You can still hear me today. Here I am now on a little screen. Here I am now. Look at me. All right, guys, we're going to have a banger episode today. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to cap. To be honest.
My guys. Guys,
it's about to be a banger episode, okay? Everybody in chat.
You're muted, Zero.
Oh, yeah. I was just talking to chat really quickly. Dude.
I can't hear you, brother.
Wait, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Yes.
Can you not hear me? Can you guys not hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I was tripping.
Bro, my headset was giving me an issue.
Okay, I can hear you guys now. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We're good.
Okay. Hold on, I need to.
Oh, hold up, because my fucking headset is ripping.
I'm not late. Just got back from Universal Studios. How was it? How was it?
I'm getting you guys right now on my
Stream gonna be hype. Yes.
MacBook speakers, but I'm not
Said,
getting you guys
"Woo,
on my
let's go."
on my headphones. So I'm trying to see what I can do here.
And this is why we do like the pre-show warm-up.
Yeah, before we all go live. Make
Yeah.
sure.
Oh
well,
shit!
I think Damien's already live.
I'm already live. I tried to talk to chat a little bit before, but dude, I feel like today is just a cluster. I tried to get my internet working, it wasn't working, so I'm still on that old.
Oh
shit,
yeah,
but,
what happened with that?
bro? Too much shit. My coax doesn't work. It needs coax. I don't know. So I gotta get an install tomorrow. Hopefully
Somebody's got to come out and do it for you.
Yeah, hopefully I can get, because really I just need a coax, and the coax that I have doesn't work, so it's mega fucked. Got back from Universal. How was it? Gonna stream? Stream is gonna be hype. Yeah, bro. With these guys,
Yeah,
always
this thing
hype.
is stressing me out.
I'm gonna play Ministry during this.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fix it because I
Ministry.
can hear myself through
You're
your.
looping?
No worries.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad, but
Also spend all my money.
it's gonna sound bad
On
on
red
when you like
during
release the
roulette?
podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You are a
yeah.
gambling cat?
Hey, we never make too much money to not drink 32 ounces.
Jesus Christ!
I'm just saying.
Damn, you did say you needed a beer today, huh? You know what? I gotta respect that. Okay.
Does it normally? How do you normally do it, Pudge?
Last time I used my headphones and speakers and all that, but I just don't know what the fuck. Hold on, let me try something.
Bro, Damien always looks so crispy.
I know.
Oh,
dude,
hold on. Give me 1 second.
Dude, just show us your dick.
What happened? Is this better? Wait, is the like nighttime vibes better?
No. The
Oh,
way you had it
hold on.
before was
Okay.
better.
Oh shit. Said can't even load up the game without lag. Wait, what game? What game are you playing? I modded Garrett
Sorry,
GD. What's
Zero's chat.
GD?
Technical
Yeah, I
difficulties.
apologize.
Serious- I have serious
apologize,
regrets.
I apologize.
Look, guys, they're
I
saying
was
sorry to
trying
you.
try. I
Okay.
was ready to
Geometry
do it,
Dash?
but-
You modded Geometry Dash? That game is fun as shit. I love that game. Nah,
Boom,
they're
there we go.
showing hella love. They're showing hella love.
Oh, he got it.
There we
Good?
go.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, let me start my stream since we good to go.
Give me 1 second. 'Cause Cisco
Actually,
said,
the light doesn't look. Oh, that's good. That's good. Like just like that, bro. The contrast.
Oh, shit,
No,
my bad.
up one more. Up one more. Up one more.
is that better?
Down one more.
Hold on.
Bro, you got this fancy shit going.
Is that
I
better?
know he's got the fucking
A little bit more?
flip to switch, dim it in.
Right there.
Okay.
Boom. Perfect.
You
Bro.
guys. Okay. First question is are we going to name this something?
I
or
was-
are we just?
Yeah. Okay. I was I was gonna say I didn't know if it was like too presumptuous of me to be like, I don't know if this is like, I don't know if I have
stop
the room to
using
be like,
big
is
ass
this
words.
presumptuous? I mean, I just didn't know if I like had the space, to be like, is this our show or is this? Because I'm walking in, felt like I was walking in on something.
You're not walking in on anything. I was just a guest on Corpse's
I was just a
podcast.
guest.
Just
But
show
this
me
could
your
be-
dick.
This could be something new though. Like this doesn't have to be the smoking section. Like it could be something that since it's the three of us doing it every Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna ask if we're gonna call it something specific, but I also didn't want to be like, because like I said, I was a guest too, so I wasn't trying to be like, yo, what's our show?
But you're not a guest anymore though, because it's literally us three doing this.
True, kind of
what I'm
crazy, yeah, kind of wild.
I mean that's how things come to fruition.
Yeah,
Look,
true.
Pudge had to get his water and or his coffee and his drugs.
Oh yeah.
I had to get my beer. Damien's got his
I don't have
he's got
anything right
his
now,
Dr.
bro.
Pepper. Oh,
I have water actually. Look at me, healthy boy.
There
that
you go.
never happens. That never happens.
How you guys been though, man? Let me tap in with y'all on some other shit. How y'all been? Everyone been good? Been straight?
Oh, bro, you know,
Just
I'm always gonna be good.
stressed over this internet shit, but other than that, I'm blessed.
Good.
Imagine, bro. Imagine when the only thing in life that you have to be stressed
True.
about is internet.
True.
Dude, that's first world problems.
That's what I'm saying. I'm blessed, so I'm not tripping. To be honest, like I still have internet, so really, my life is perfect.
Good.
Perfect, huh? Oh, that's
Unironically.
unironically, it's perfect. That's interesting. That's interesting that you say your life is perfect because I feel like perfection is subjective.
Jesus, you going into it straight away like that?
Increasing.
No, I mean I'm just saying, is perfection not subjective? I mean, how do you really reach perfection?
Well, even like how we were talking about too last week, man, was like everyone's perception of what a successful life looks like is different. You know what I mean? From the pauper to the rich, like they're not even, a lot of rich people aren't even like satisfied with what they have. Where to me, like if I reach that level of success, I'd be chilling. Like I literally say it. To me, that's success. Having that life. And to a lot of them, they're still chasing something else. 9 times out of 10. You know what I mean?
So can we talk about what your definition of perfection is then, Zero? Because if your life is perfect, besides the fact that you don't have internet, I mean,
Well, I don't think. Well, first, I don't think there's a such thing. I don't think there's such thing as perfection to be, because perfect. Well, perfect is like
Exactly.
perfect is unattainable, right? But I would say something along the lines of like, if your life is perfect, it means that you got the people you love, and you're in a place where you don't necessarily hate, because not everybody's in a place where they love necessarily. But I think it's enough to be like, you know what, I don't hate where I am. I have people I love. People love me. I'm not really like struggling too much. There's like a point of like almost comfort, and I feel like that's almost a perfect place, because then you're not like super scratching at the doors to like make it, but you're also not like on too much of a hill of money. Does that make sense?
yeah, but okay? So let me just take in what you just said.
Okay.
So you're saying that perfection comes from comfortability.
Maybe not perfect. Maybe that's the wrong way of saying that.
And the only reason I say that is because if you think about it, half of the stuff that we want to obtain comes from being uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
I guess that's true. I guess
Right?
in life, I wouldn't say that there's any sort of comfortability, to be honest. I mean, sorry, perfection. There's no such thing as we're flawed in general, so there's no way we could reach it.
Yeah, perfection doesn't exist, in my opinion.
I agree with that.
It does not exist.
I agree with that. Wait,
wait, hold on. What, you're gonna say it does?
No, I wouldn't say that, but I think people can live in a line of like obtaining, right? And I think in that you fall into perfection. Like, you know what I mean? Where as humans we're naturally flawed, right? Through our philosophies and just like, you could be born with a birth defect, right? So that in itself is going to cause certain hardships in your life, right? Or whatever. And so to me, right, like I think it's one of the reasons for religion is in most religions, whatever their messiah or their chosen one is, that's the perfect. And the reason why they say that is that is what we should strive for. You know what I mean? So in that pursuit of that, to me at least, like you're living a perfect life, bro. Like, because
Yeah, but even through that pursuit, though, like, okay, we'll just take, if we're bringing religion into this, right? So even if you take like being a perfect Christian or Catholic or whatever, right? You still sin, and then you ask for forgiveness for those sins.
Absolutely.
So you still cause imperfections through your line of life, right?
Mm-hmm. And that's to me where I'm like, we can get like 99.9% there, but it's because of our human error, our natural human error.
So that means that, if you're coming at it like that, then in a religious standpoint, that means that we live in the reflection of God, right? But do we live in the direct reflection of that in order to be as perfect as He is?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think I don't know. Like, just because there's so many different religions, I don't want to like blanket statement.
Well, that's why I like. Yeah,
Yeah.
because what if the God is imperfect, right?
And that's why, because like too, when you think of like Greek mythology, right, like all these dudes were fucking humping humans, like, you know what I mean, like that's how you got the great heroes like Hercules and Achilles and all these people. They were demigods, you know. So
Perseus,
they were
yep.
they were the Perseus and Odysseus, like these people, they were born bastard of a fucking god, dude. Like, you know what I mean. So even that's why, to me, I like Greek mythology so much, is because they have these human qualities about them.
Yeah, but that just shows you right there that nobody wants to be perfect.
But also, real quick, I had this I had this idea given to me by some. I don't. Do you guys know? I think I briefly talked about him last podcast. This dude named Jordan Peterson. Have you guys heard of him?
Absolutely.
Bro. Oh, okay. My
Bro,
bad.
we
Oh
talked
shit.
about,
My
we
bad.
talked. We talked about. I was gonna go see Jordan Peterson speak, but I just couldn't get up there.
So-
He spoke at Pachanga.
Yeah, I think I went out of town, or so I went somewhere and he was in I think in the area, and I got so bummed that I couldn't see him. Since then I've kind of fallen out of his kind of orbit or whatever, like watching his videos so often. But I think one of the best ideas I got from him was something along the lines of like, God is like an image that you're always trying to strive to, but you'll never get to necessarily. It's always the ideal of like the best you could be, but it's something that you kind of accept that, hopefully accept early on, that you'll never truly be, because that's you can't be a god or anything like that. That's truly perfect. But you always strive to do the absolute best you can, regardless of your pitfalls or anything like that. In like a religious sense, that's what I think. That's true.
Well,
I think that's the same thing, where to me a perfect life isn't saying that you go without sin or mistake, right? Because
Yeah.
we're all out here just winging it, you know what I mean? Like, there's no instruction manual or nothing, you know what I mean? And so to me, yeah, we're not walking on water, you know what I mean? But if you're going out every single day and making the most of every single day, making the best decisions based off the information that you have readily available, not like saying, oh, I know better, but I'm going to choose to do this, like, that's fucked. That's where imperfection to me lies. But perfection to me lies with the man who can make the choices even though he does not want to. He will undergo the pursuit when nobody else will. You know what I'm saying? Will he fail? Maybe. I don't know.
I think perfection doesn't exist personally, because there's that saying that says like, good isn't good if it could be better, and better isn't better if it could be best, right?
Yeah, true.
Like, and that's what they always tell you, right? Is there's always somebody that could be better. There's always something that you could do better. So even if you tried your best, even if you did your best, or you're the best at something, right? Like, Usain Bolt is not always going to be the fastest runner. Tom Brady is not always going to be the best quarterback of all time. Like, somebody will come and top that. So
Sure.
Perfection would mean that there's nothing that tops that, right?
Yeah.
Like, you legit are the pinnacle of everything. So that, like, it doesn't exist, bro. It doesn't exist.
I see where you're coming from.
So that's why I always say, like, as long as you tried your best and did your best and you are your best, then that's what matters.
Technically, then in a personal sense, wouldn't there technically be a perfect on an individual level? Because if you're always doing your best, you're always at the pinnacle.
Then again, it's
No, because it could be better.
No, but the thing is,
it could be better.
but if you are that better, right? If you embody that better, you're always at the pinnacle. You're always perfect. I'm just saying this to argue, really, because I agree with you. There is no perfect.
No, I get you.
You know
But what
what
I'm
I
saying
mean?
is, like, okay, we'll put it into a sense of work, because we work together, right? Like, if I did my best this month and I sold this many lines, like, now I have a goal to reach and to get to be better. So I wasn't perfect, because if I can beat that goal is obtainable. I've already done it. So why? So if I put in a little extra time and did a little bit extra more here and there, then I could beat that. So that's not the best. It's not perfect.
I guess, but you could like stretch that out into infinity, right? You'd like, I could always put more time in. I could always work a little bit harder. That stretches out to like, you could shit. You okay?
Whoops.
But therefore, by definition, you cannot be perfect.
I agree. I agree with you.
If
I
you
agree
can
with
be
you.
better infinity times, then
There's
perfection
always
doesn't
something to strive to. I agree with you. By the way. So
See, and I
just
really
letting you
do think, like, to an extent, like, I mean, more than to an extent. I do agree that there will never be a perfect, right? My idea of it is more like a consolation. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, sure, we can't be 100% perfect, but my consolation is you know, like kind of like how Zero was saying, like, if you're always trying your best, like, isn't that good enough? Like, isn't that perfect? You know what I mean? Like, isn't that the perfect amount of effort? You know?
I don't think it's perfect, but I think it's good enough.
But it's good enough. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
to me.
yeah,
So
I
again,
agree.
going to the whole statement earlier of perfection to someone is going to be extremely subjective. Like, you know what I mean? But I think we can all attest that someone being a perfect human being, I think anybody can agree that being a perfect human being without flaw is just not attainable. It's not
Yeah.
happening.
No,
It's not
never.
happening. But given what you have, you can do the best that you can fucking do, and that's good enough. Like,
Yeah.
that should be
But
perfect.
then, but also then it's like you can become complacent in that as well and comfortable in that as well.
Mhm.
Because if you really believe that you're trying your best, but other people see like, you know, they know, like somebody that knows you, you know, that knows you could do better. Like, I mean, we could put it into like a session standpoint, right? Like if you're dancing and I'm like, bro, I know that there's something in Putch. Like I know that there's something in there and it's waiting for him to come out and he just needs the right hype or the right track or something. And then, you know, and then that comes on or like somebody pulls you aside or somebody does something and it just brings something else out of you. And you thought you were doing the best, but sometimes it takes other people to pull that out of you as well. You know what I mean?
Bro, I put it like this, right? I told dancers like this. Good becomes better, and then better becomes best. And before best becomes perfect, it innovates the next. Right?
Ooh, I was just like
So-
rhymes. That was
Bars.
nice. That was
Bro,
nice.
I'm telling
Bars.
you, I would sit there and just watch them and just be thinking of like something that they could write down. And I was like, all right, cool, here you go. Like, hey guys, like, you know what I mean? Like, because I think to me that is like, I mean, I'm a Mason, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So like, I just think of it in this idea that we need to always continuously build ourselves up. Like, you know what I mean? And improve and improve and improve. And once you hit a certain level, now it's time to innovate, bro. Like, how do we shake this up a little bit
Fuck yes.
and create the next level? Like, I don't want to be the person that takes it to the mountaintop. I want to build, if I get there, let's build a house on the mountaintop. Right? Getting there is not good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Getting there is not good enough.
That's kind of like Zero and I. We went for a little drive the other day. My headset just went out, so I can't hear you guys.
Hello, hello. Can you hear
Oh
me?
shit! Can you hear me?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Oh, I can hear you guys.
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, my
Yeah,
headset. Something's wrong with my headset. But Zero and I went for a little drive the other day, and he asked me because I had said something on the last podcast about how I wanted to be like a motivational speaker and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel the same way. Like I'm not the one that wants to make it to the mountaintop, but I want to the top is lonely.
Mm-hmm.
The top is fucking lonely, bro. You know what I mean? And I have that same mentality at work. Like there's me and one other cat that, you know, we carpool together and it's just like we just bounce ideas off of each other, right? And we've been in the top 2 consistently for the last couple of weeks, and it's just like grinding. But that's because the top is lonely, bro. I don't want to be up there by myself. I want to be the best. But if I could teach people how to get to the top and I never make it there, at least I'm living like vicariously through them because a piece of me
What's
helped
what's crazy
attain
about that
you know
too,
what I mean?
though, that like even goes better for you in the long run because like you teach other people to be the best that they could be, and let's say they're at the top. Shit, there's like a mosquito. Sorry. And they're at the top, right? They're like, oh shit, and then something comes around, you need them. They're like, oh shit, you know what? Say got my back that one time. He teach me hella shit. I'm gonna get his back when it comes down to it. You hope that there's, you know, that camaraderie when you get back on the flip side when you need them, they got you.
Bro, that is like, I was telling my boy Sly that here recently was like, my currency to people isn't what I can hand you financially. It's not what I can do for you to get a job application. That's not me. But what I can do for you is when you're down, I got you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and if you call my name, bro, I got you. Like, you know what I mean? No matter 10 heads, ex-girlfriend, you know what I mean? You bring me a smoking pistol, bro. This is all a metaphor. This is all disclaimer.
He's like, I didn't go bury any bodies.
I will not, you know.
Careful, you're on a live podcast right now.
Oh, dude, whatever. Fuck it. But you know, but like that idea, of,
Corpse wants to get canceled. I'm just.
Jeez.
I'm working on it, dude. I'm working on it,
You get canceled tonight.
bro. I was just telling somebody this too. I did a podcast with my buddy Marcus, man, and I was telling him like I never want to reach the space of a podcast where like I have to worry about shit like that, because as I'm making these statements, I'm usually blitzed, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm barely registering what I'm saying when I'm saying it, and let alone, it's like a high thought, bro. Like, me and half the shit, like I'm taking a swing at it, bro. So it's like if somebody can present me information so I can speak more educatedly or more thoroughly on a topic, like please. Whether we do it privately or you want to embarrass me on my own podcast, fine.
Educatedly, huh? Educatedly is a good word.
Is that a real word?
I don't think so. I think you just made it up, but it's okay. It's on the fly.
Educatedly.
You see what I'm saying? This is why I should not be taking that
Look,
seriously.
honestly, I'm to the point where if this is what we're gonna do, like if we're legit doing this on Tuesdays, if I get banned from Facebook, I'll just start streaming on YouTube.
What's the name, bro? You have to be on YouTube already. What are you doing? Wait,
You have to understand. My whole community is on Facebook, bro. I have like 1,100 followers on Facebook.
Damn, that's true. The
They'll
thing is
move
I'm
over,
like,
bro.
well, you
A lot of them will.
you had a stream that you had to do on YouTube. Did you not love that?
Oh, I've done like streams on YouTube.
Yeah.
But a lot of YouTube's just a hard live algorithm to get into, where Facebook isn't. Because you could literally be scrolling through Facebook and somebody that's your friend's friend who follows me, I could pop up on your shit, and then now all of a sudden, I mean, look at Jordan. Jordan is one of my closest friends now, and he came because of Putch.
Bro, but to be honest, like I'm just speaking on my experience on YouTube. To be honest, it's a slow trickle. It's a slow trickle. It's like
All of it is.
It's like every live I get one new person maybe that'll be like, "Yo, I fuck with you." Like, subscribed. But those people are like heavy into the community now. Like I can name people by name. I got like like regulars, you know.
Here's the shout outs. Here's the shout outs.
You know what? Saturn, everybody in the chat. Saturn, Crystal, Mustang, bro. I got Cat in the chat. That's literally his nickname because of this shit. It goes crazy. So I recommend
What are
it.
we naming it?
The pod?
I don't know. I think that's gonna come with time.
We gotta figure it out.
Yeah, I think it'll come with time.
All right.
But I did want to hear about what you wanted to discuss tonight,
Oh.
because I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous. I don't know if I'm ready to get canceled.
Wait.
Yet,
You know the topic? I don't know the topic. What's the
No.
I don't know the topic. That's
Oh,
what I'm
okay,
saying.
okay,
I was
okay.
excited to hear about it.
No, I did have somebody ask me.
Let's
right?
get canceled.
And so I wanted to ask you guys. No, this I think is gonna be good.
Oh,
This is gonna be
shit.
good.
All right.
What is a non-negotiable red flag?
Negotiable?
Ooh, red flag.
A red flag. Ooh, you're talking about like in a partner, right?
Yes. Non-negotiable. Like
I'm pretty good at negotiating.
But there's, I mean, like think of it like this. Like we all look past red flags.
I'm so
We
sorry.
all do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, we
especially
just
in the
like this
early
person.
stages.
Absolutely. Until they get addressed later, or maybe is this something you kind of deal with type of thing. But what's one when you hear this come out of their mouth?
Like the number one. What is the number
I
one?
already got it. For me, at least. For me.
Yeah, like the number one. Like when you're hearing this, you're like, I don't know about this. Like I don't know about this person. Like this is it's the one thing that just would stick out harder than anything else. I'm not saying it's going to necessarily maybe cause you to break up with them or to stop seeing them, but it's the one that you're keeping your eyes on the most, at the least.
All right, go ahead.
Zero,
Go
what you got?
Zero. Yeah, you can tell he's bubbling, bro.
He was on
he's
it.
ready for it.
I got it.
He's ready for that one.
I get super weirded out when people, well, I guess this is in terms of a relationship. When they're super like jump to conclusions when you're out with people. It's like where were you last night? It's like, oh, I was with my friends, you know. What girls were there? Oh shit. I mean, no girls were there. I don't know. I mean, I guess it was one, right? And then
That's like trust, right?
That's my number one that's like the green flag. If I trust somebody, it's obviously I feel like when I was younger.
No, I'm saying that red flag would be.
Oh, it's trust. Yeah, it's the trust. It's like, dude, I told you where I was. Why don't you trust me that I'm like not gonna do some crazy shit? Because I don't know. I feel like I don't typically do anything that would cause anybody any concern that I would do something like that. So
yeah, you don't, but they but that's also built from like past trauma and shit. But I feel like if you're not past that past trauma, then you shouldn't be looking to get into a new relationship.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a way though. I still think
that's your big one, huh?
That's my big because we don't have to get into it here. I don't really want to go live about it. We could talk about it in the group chat. But my last relationship was not the best. We'll just leave it at that.
Okay,
not
that's
the
fair
best.
enough.
Yeah.
And I do think that even with people when they do have traumas, right? Like it's okay to be somewhat protective of your space and your energy and these things because you've had this situation happen to you, right? But I think it is very easy to let that carry over into control. It's no longer concern and now it's turned into control. And I think there's just boundaries that really got to get set with people. You know what I mean? Like you got to set that boundary and be like, hey fam, like you're charged, like maybe like you're discussing it with them and be like, hey fam, listen, you're charged up right now and I ain't doing this. Like we could talk about this later.
Okay, so this is like hearing the word boundaries triggers the fuck out of me, and I'll tell you why. My ex was like real big, like she read like a book or something, or hung around with her friends or something like that, and the word boundaries suddenly became the biggest fucking word in the in her vocabulary, and it was like my thing was, how do you form the difference between what a boundary is and what a rule is? Because in my opinion, it was like, oh, well, this is my boundary, and it like sounded like a rule to me. I'm trying to like think of a specific.
I think they're the
right
same
now off the top of my
thing.
head. But that's like now you're creating rules.
Well, I think rules in context of like relationships can be really dicey, especially when they're like, this is my boundary. I think boundaries are typically like, oh shit, actually I haven't thought of this. Let me think it through a little bit. Cause
you see what I'm saying? So that's why the word boundaries like triggers the fuck out of me, because to me a boundary is like,
okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Like a red flag for me, right? My red flag would be the way that you talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would say if you talk to people with disrespect, I feel like that's a boundary for me. Like you wouldn't cross the boundary of talking to people with disrespectfully. I'm not telling you like don't go and talk to people disrespectfully, but to me that's a boundary that you're not crossing. Like I'm not giving you a rule to not talk to people disrespectfully, but like this is a boundary. If you kind of cross this line, like let's chat about it. Whereas like you could say, like my boundary is don't come home after 10 o'clock. Like then you're crossing a boundary if you come home after 10 o'clock. Like that's a rule. You see what I'm saying? Like
I think I got. I mean, an answer that I would be satisfied with. I think a boundary is very personal, and you've thought through what exactly makes you uncomfortable, and a rule pertains to the two of you, usually. That's what I would say. Like a rule. All right, a rule between me and you. I don't know. We don't drink past 10 o'clock, whatever. Or I don't know. We like stick to a bedtime. But a boundary would be like, I'm not very comfortable with you going out past 10 because I don't know, whatever whatever. There's like uncomfortability on a personal level that they've thought through.
But then I don't know. Like if your girlfriend told you, I don't feel comfortable with you going out past 10 o'clock ever. Are you just never gonna go out after 10 o'clock?
No, but that's where you would start to talk to them and be like, well, why exactly? You get to like the root of like, well, why 10 o'clock specifically? There has to be something going on. And if it's like, well, I'm not.
Okay, let's role play.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's role play. Because I had an ex-boyfriend that cheated on me after 10 o'clock.
Boom, after 10 o'clock?
After 10 o'clock, he went out one night. After 10 o'clock, he cheated on me. That's my boundary. You can't cross it.
So at that point, I understand that there's some sort of
Trauma,
something
right?
that you have to move through to be like, okay, so obviously you are scared that I'm gonna cheat on you.
Yes.
I could understand that, but let's run through the scenarios of like exactly why you might not put the same rules that you had with him on me. Like, I don't think I've proven that I'm unloyal.
Rules. You just said rules though.
I mean, I use rules as like a loose
you
term.
just said rules though. That's
No,
what
but-
I'm saying. Like that. What? How do you define a boundary? Because even if you chat through this, right, and you're like, okay, well, I've never shown any signs of cheating. I've never shown anything like this. You know who I'm going out with. I'm literally just going to Cisco's house. We're gonna burn a fire in the backyard, right? You can say all that stuff. Well, that's still my boundary, and I don't want you to cross it. And if you
Then
cross
that's
it,
something that you got to rethink. You got to
I think-
rethink
yeah, I
with the
think-
person that you're with.
I agree with it.
I
with it.
agree. I agree with that. But I'm just
And-
saying, like, when have we started to create this culture of like so many fucking rules?
Well, because
But
people
now we
think
just
that
like
it's-
sprinkle the word boundary over it, and it
my,
makes
my
everything
thing
all
is
better.
this. So this is how I look at it, right? This is my easiest way of explaining it. Is my
Put
phone
the mic a little bit closer to your face.
is my phone,
Good.
right?
Okay.
Is my phone. You're not gonna look through my phone. You're not gonna look through
Oh,
my messages.
looking through my phone is another one. Yeah, yeah. I
You're
can
not
agree
gonna
with
look
I
that.
through
agree
my
with that one.
messages for the sake of an argument. You're not gonna do none of that. No way. Not happening. Right? And it's not because I have anything to hide, but there is a certain level of privacy that comes along with especially our cell phones these days.
Mhm.
Right? It'd be like looking through your journal back in the 90s. And so I think people have a confusion where a boundary is like saying is like it becomes a demand more than what a boundary is set. And a boundary creates a rule. So to me, my boundary is don't go digging through that first. So two, the rule is don't be looking through my shit, right? Or when you find something that pisses you off, don't get mad, right? Because I mean, I'm not on here.
I
like-
mean, but what do you mean? What are they gonna find that's gonna piss them off though? That's that's the other subject, right? Because
So
I feel the same way. I'm not gonna go through my partner's phone, and I expect them not to go through my phone, but
Mhm.
only because whoever my partner is, like, I trust you enough that I don't have to go through your phone, and through communication and everything that we've been through, you should trust me enough to not go through my phone.
For us, for example, right? There might be a picture of me, Sydney, and Elijah from when he was a baby, and we all did like these old pictures together. So why? I mean, a lot of them I have deleted now, right? These old pictures, but there's one or two that I have kept because
There's nothing wrong with that.
But to some people that there is. To some people that there is, and that's their boundary. And that's when you and them got to look at each other and be like, "Hey fam, like I'm sorry, but I'm not doing it. Non-negotiable." Like,
Sorry, I was just gonna interrupt really quick because
Interrupt, baby. Interrupt.
You made me think of you made me think of the role play that we just did.
You were thinking
Sorry,
about me as your partner.
Stop it. All I was saying was like one of the main descriptors of what I said the difference between a boundary and a rule was a boundary had to be well thought out. So the example that you gave as far as not being able to trust me when I'm out because of XYZ, because of the past, seems like it wasn't really fleshed out enough to be like, well, I don't like you going out because of my ex-boyfriend. At that point, I say, okay, well, there's obviously things you haven't fully thought out that you still pertain to me that isn't necessarily about me. And I wouldn't say that necessarily this is a boundary. It seems like it is more of a rule that you want to set for me. But like I said, if like you want to set, I think rules are maybe not bad. In certain circumstances, I'd imagine they'd be fine. But in
Agreed to rules, though,
majority-
right? Like both parties.
I think it has to go both ways for the most part. There are certain things that obviously like will pertain to me that won't pertain to my girlfriend. But
What? Let's hear it.
I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, there's certain things that I'm sure I can't think of that would pertain to me solely that wouldn't pertain to my girlfriend. But I think by and large, most of the rules that we set, we'd have to agree. Like, okay, if I can't do this, well, then you sure as hell can't do this. There's like no. There has to be some equal ground that we're both on, where we're both kind of like, well, yeah, we just can't do that. But a boundary would be like, I don't know, like if my girlfriend wanted to like stick something on my butt, I'd be like, no, that's my boundary. Like I don't want to do that because I've thought it out. I don't want to. I know I don't want to do that. I know that's not something I want to do.
Facts. Okay, I agree with you on that.
You know
one.
what I mean?
But
Yeah.
real fast, because Kelly made a good point. She said boundaries is something where the line being crossed is offensive, where a rule is control. Like don't do this because I say so, type of thing.
Mm.
It could be more one way. Yeah.
And I agree with Sophie. She said baggage from other relationships should never be brought into a fresh relationship, and I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. Like, and I've like found myself where I've done that before. Where I'm like, oh, this has happened in my past relationship, and whatever. But yeah, you should never bring somebody down because of what somebody else did. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Slides here. Um, yeah, you should never like. It's a fresh slate always, but it's hard to come into that
Yeah, I was about to say.
new headspace
Yeah.
without. But that's why like being single for so long, I'm cool with it because now it really allows me a opportunity to reset and like not have to think about like, oh, what did my ex do that I really didn't like, or
Well,
what did I
think
do
it's-
to my ex that she really didn't like. You know what I mean?
I do think that it's okay though to have these things that trigger you, right? Because if it doesn't, right, then I think that we're going through life a little too willy nilly. Now, to say, hey, babe, right, I don't want you going and out and drinking past 10 because of what my ex-boyfriend did, right?
Mhm.
So to me, I think that there needs to be in that right there in that exchange, there needs to be the conversation of first off, I'm not him, right? Like let's get
That would be my first comment.
first and foremost, not him. Second, I understand why you feel this way,
Mhm.
right? I hear you. I understand. 3, why are you okay? So let's just think of it in a relationship standpoint. Like, why are you going out with your boys during the week or whatever? For any reason, it doesn't matter, right? Like, I just need the time with the boys. You know, I'm trying to decompress from work. You know, give ourselves a little bit of space. And, you know, especially if you all are like living together, it's healthy to have those friend groups that you can go out and be with and chill. Maybe, you know, drinking, not drinking, smoking, not smoking, that doesn't matter. You need that time, right?
Yeah.
And those are the conversations people gotta have, fam. Like, you gotta have, because the boundary is, this is her, like, her safety net. It doesn't mean that boundary can't expand. And that might be what needs to happen a little bit. Like, hey, like let go of the reins. I know what happened. I'm Putch. I'm not Joe. I'm Putch. I'm me.
Fuck Joe.
You're safe.
No, just kidding.
Joe
Yeah,
Schmo.
fuck Joe, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Fuck Joe.
Man, Joe sucks ass, bro. What the
Like,
fuck?
I'm here. It's me now. Like, you don't have to worry about this love. Like, and especially if you're coming from a real place, like you're trying to be a real motherfucker, like, you know what I mean? Like, and you're sincere and shit, all that good stuff. Like this person will eventually gravitate towards it. You know what I mean? And I think rules has a negative connotation because we always hear about these like controlling relationships and boom, 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 boom. And it's like, again, I think these boundaries to me are important, right? Because then it's like, if she goes and fucks another dude, and you didn't set the boundary of like, hey, if you go fuck another dude, I'm gonna break up with you.
No, that's
no.
a given, bro.
That's
Come
like
on,
that's
bro.
like baseline. That is
You're
baseline.
telling me that I
Hey.
now have to say,
No,
hey,
no,
don't
no,
go
no.
fuck another dude.
Hey.
Like,
Unless it's an open relationship.
shit.
Open
There's dudes
relationships
who are
are
cuck.
okay.
Dude, I met a cuck, bro.
Okay, but
I
that's
met
like
a
you
cuck.
mega agree upon like, listen, this is what I like, and your
that
girl
was
knows
so
this.
left field, bro. Because if I got a girl and she's like, oh yeah, I went to go fuck this other dude, and I'm
Okay,
like, oh, okay, yeah, like, that's cool.
but dial it back.
How
But
was
dial
it?
it back. But dial it back though. Like, that's an extreme. But dial it back. Like, would you be comfortable with your significant other handing out their phone number to dudes that they met at the bar?
Fuck no.
It's just
Okay.
a little bit.
But that's okay. Like Sly says, that should be common sense, bro. Like, but here's the thing, right? Now we're in this day and age where it's like talking stage and this and that, and you don't know where you are and shit, like where you stand with other people. So without discussion, you don't know where you stand, right? So if you're in like a talking stage with a girl, can you really be mad if she's going and giving her number out to another dude? No, you didn't bag that. Like, you didn't really sit down and be like, yo, this is what it is. We're like, we go together. You know, she agrees that you guys go together. You know, but it all comes down to the type of person that you are looking for as well, right? Like, I don't want a girl that's out. I don't even. Okay. I don't want my girl out dancing with dudes, right?
Mhm.
But will I trip if she gets free drinks from dudes? Nah,
See, that's
that doesn't
cool.
bother me.
See, I
That's
don't know
cool.
about that. Me, well, okay. The reason I say this is because I'm coming from a different lens where like me and my girlfriend both don't drink. So if my girlfriend is accepting drinks from another dude, that's a bigger deal than like if people are more
Sure.
casual drinking. So that's a
Different.
different scenario for me personally. But that's why I guess I'm not tripping over that too much. But before,
But I'm saying, okay,
yeah,
like,
go ahead.
are you gonna trip if like you're? Here's a good one because this personal experience, right?
Mhm.
Are you gonna trip if your girl goes out to lunch with a dude that she works with?
I don't think so.
You don't know the dude, right? You don't know who he
Yeah,
is. They ride together to go get lunch.
sure.
Are you gonna trip? They eat
I
lunch at the restaurant, or not a restaurant, but whatever you want to call it, the store that they get food from. Are you gonna
Mhm.
trip?
I don't think so.
Nah. The first time, nah.
Neither. The first time,
Nah, if
why not?
like yeah,
Like,
if they
why,
if
why
they
would it
get
take more times?
if they get lunch every week, I'm like, oh cool, you guys made a little thing of it, and like you guys have your little thing. I mean, we got this little thing. Like, what's
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
it's
think
just
if it was like
it's just a little
every
thing.
day at work, and there was a little more context after that, then it would become a problem for me.
Well, what context are you talking about? Like chatting outside of work?
Yeah. And if I don't know him, that's the kicker.
So
for
what
me.
is okay? So let me because I felt the same way, right? Like I don't even know
Mhm.
this dude. Like what? But what is the difference if you know him or not?
Because then at least he knows my face if he decides to do something stupid.
I mean, I think he's gonna regardless.
What's your face gonna?
He's gonna do it
change?
regardless. He's
Like,
just,
what's your face? What's gonna happen if he sees your face? Like he's gonna feel more guilty?
you'd
No,
imagine
it's
he's
just-
like an honorable dude, but
You would hope.
Probably not.
that he's a respectful dude, right? And just you shaking my hand when I decide to beat your ass, dude.
shit.
When I
No,
decide to
because-
hit you with something really fucking hard, dude, you're gonna be like, "Damn, I shouldn't have done this." Like that's all there is to it.
I don't think I
'Cause
would. If I caught my girl cheating, I'd be super fucking sad. But I don't think I would beat the dude up, to be honest. Cause
It's not his
at the
fault.
end, at the end of the day, yeah, it's not. He didn't
It
make
ain't his fault.
he didn't make a commitment to
Who
me.
cares?
My girlfriend made the commitment to me, and like, bro,
And that's true. That's true. That's true.
but I have a couple of quick points before we get too off this topic. Crystal Water said all boundaries don't have to be bad. They could be agreed upon by both people. An example would be shit talking your partner with friends is like a boundary that both of you guys can have to be like agreed upon. That you don't want to, and I think that's super important. I think a lot of people inadvertently like kind of shit talks their significant other with their friends. I had trouble with that.
yeah.
Wait, but what do you mean? Okay, but you mean in front of or like?
No, so let's
What-
say me and my girlfriend had an argument, or like I think she's wrong about something, and me and Save, we work together. I go to work, I'm like, bro, my girlfriend, she was tripping on some shit and pissed me the fuck off, and she's obviously wrong, this, that, whatever. She's just dumb, like she's just stupid right now. Like that type of thing, I think is really bad for a relationship, and I think a lot of people do.
What did you say wrong there? I don't see anything wrong in what you just said.
I think
You're
there's
vent-
no. I don't think you should. I don't think you should talk, because the thing is, I could say all these things to my significant other and have her
What you
react
just
to.
said?
Yeah, I could. I guess I could be a little bit more brutal. Like if she was just like,
Like call her a bitch or something?
yeah, if I was just like, man, my girlfriend was just bitching at me, like she's such a bitch. Stuff like that, like disrespectful.
That's
like-
different. That's
like
different.
That
what you
level
just
of I
did
get
and what you just said.
100%.
Because look, think about it like this. You're gonna complain. You're gonna complain to your girlfriend about what she's doing
I think
to
if
get
you're-
her reaction back
I think, but I
about
think
what she's doing.
I think you could have a more constructive conversation about it, because I feel like my last relationship, I had a lot to say about like my ex to other people, which I didn't realize was a bad habit. And then when I got into the new relationship, I felt the freedom to be able to talk to my significant other in a more constructive way, that I, even after an argument or like anything like that I felt I was wronged, I could talk to her more about it, and it would actually lead to a better, more fruitful conversation.
Outcome? Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. I always say the pillars of a relationship is always honesty, communication, and respect.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Those are the three main things, bro. Honesty, communication, and respect are always the three pillars to any relationship, right? Whether it's a friendship, whether it's a partnership, whatever. But I like for you to. I'm not saying it's dumb how you think. I'm not. But
Oh, go.
like you, I feel like you should be able to like vent to your friends. Like, yeah, man, my girl's fucking tripping. Like, this happened this week, and this is how I felt about it. Like, if you don't have your friends, that's what your friends are fucking there for.
Mm-hmm.
Like for for me to think that the only person I'm ever gonna talk shit to, not that I'm like sitting there talking shit about my girl, right? Like I would never call my girl a bitch or anything like that. But if she pisses me off in the heat of the moment, I'm not gonna be like, hey, I know you pissed me off, but can we time out so I can talk to you about how you made me feel?
No, you would do it.
You know, you know what I mean? Like, let me tell you what you're doing to me right now. You know what I mean?
You would
but
do it
I think that
afterwards.
it should come back around, and you should be like, hey, you know what? Like, this is the way that this situation played out. I didn't really like how this went. This is what I didn't like about it, and I want you to tell me what you didn't like about it, so that way we know that we don't have to be in this situation again. You know what I mean?
So I think,
and I'm not telling you to run around and tell your girlfriend, like, tell other people that your girlfriend's a bitch. Don't ever do that. That's fucking horrible. Because then they get a bad look in their head.
I think the problem with it is that when you're saying this to your homies, they'll eventually start to believe it.
Yeah,
right.
like
When
too
all
much.
you do is go to them and tell them, man, my fucking girl bitching, man, you're bugging. Like, you know what I mean? Like, after a while, they're gonna say, damn, this motherfucker girlfriend be tripping and be bugging. You know what I'm saying?
That's the other thing. But that's why you gotta talk to your people about the good things too. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
But yeah,
shit,
but
me and my
like
girl did
we
this this
forget
weekend.
about the good things so often that it's just like, oh, my girlfriend like did a nice thing. It's like, I don't give a fuck, man. Plus, sorry, not I don't give
You
a fuck.
mean,
But
I
like,
only know good things about your girlfriend. Like, how the fuck did the candles come out?
bro, that's the bag right there, actually. Oh, actually, let me. Speaking of my girlfriend, let me show you the coolest thing, bro. Stop, the coolest thing.
See, I know good things about demons. They
Hey, are
fucking
we-
made candles this weekend.
Are we talking about your red flag right now? Is this what red flags are? Is
bro?
it the
I
whole
know she's in the
boundaries and
chat
shit
as
thing?
well. Yes, I'm showing.
Yeah,
you.
that's what it is. I just don't like the word boundaries, bro, because I think it was like misused in my past relationship. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro.
it's just fucking triggering.
Do y'all know Chowder?
Chowder.
Yeah, of course you do. Stop it. You know Chowder. You all know what Chowder
Clam
is.
chowder?
No. Chowder, the TV show, Cartoon Network. I'm gonna look it
Oh
up
yeah,
if y'all
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know
Say
what
it.
that is.
Stop.
I might be too old.
Stop. Look on the stream. Look on the stream. Now I
Chowder?
gotta look it up because.
I mean, I could have just pulled it up.
Oh, okay. You can look on. I got it on stream.
Like,
Right here.
break from an argument, regroup and discussing with your partner. Will take that. Oh yeah, absolutely, soaps.
This is Chowder.
And not going to sleep upset. Actually,
Okay.
Okay, I guess that's my boundary. That's one of my boundaries. Like, don't go to school upset.
Sleep upset. Yeah.
It's a hat, bro. It's a
What is
Chowder
it?
hat,
I don't know what chowder is.
bro. Anyway.
I didn't see it. I was talking.
Here it is.
Oh.
I just wanna show you.
is it
She
like
put a
one of
lot of
your
work into
favorite
it.
shows?
It's my.
Oh, she made that.
She made it, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's dope.
That's dope,
crazy.
dude.
Anyway, that's it.
That's fucking dope.
I appreciate you guys. It's
And you
amazing.
just throw the shit. What's wrong with you?
Well, because it's on my bed. What you mean?
Alright.
I gave it its respect. I gave it a kiss.
Yeah, but that was what that conversation was based off of. Was that's like my. I wouldn't say it's my red flag. My red flag is the way somebody talks to somebody. Like
That's a big
I
one.
don't even like people in my circle that talk down. Like if like my friends and I, when we get around each other, like we'll
Well, like-
talk shit to each other, and you know, but whatever. That's because we know each other. But if you just some schmo on the street and my significant other like talks down or looks upon you like they're better than you, yeah, we're not doing that.
That's
Yeah.
cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
I would have to, dude, and kind of like along with that too, is I think my biggest red flag is the way that they choose to talk about their exes. I think the way that they talk
It's a big one too.
I think the way that they talk about them in their relationship is very, very telling. You know what I mean?
Like how frequent or how finger pointing.
A little bit of both. If they're always talking about them, then there needs to be a talk. There needs to be a talk. Needs to be had, right? Because it's like I'm not about to have my day filled with conversations of them, right? And it's cool, even if they're like baby mama, baby daddy thing. Like, let's keep this to the nitty gritty, right? Like,
Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'll be right back.
so the frequency is one thing, but then also like to sit here and say like, fuck, how do I want to put it? Like all they do is the finger point of what they did, what that person did to me type thing. You know what I mean? Like they were so bad and that's why I did what I did or whatever, right? Like however they choose to speak about them clearly shows that there was no growth. You know what I mean? Because you should always be learning something from your partner, and by yourself too when you're in a relationship, right? Maybe you're learning things to accept and things not to accept.
Absolutely.
Things that you're going to put up with versus things that you're not going to put up with, right? Ways that you'll let your partner talk to you versus not. You know what I mean? And if you're not doing that self-assessment, to me, well, you know, because we're grown. Most of us now have been through our 2-3 year relationships. You know, some of us got kids. Boom, 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 boom. We grown. We're grown out here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No,
And
absolutely.
you feel me? So it's kind of like, if all I hear you do is talk down on your ex-boyfriend, I don't care what he did. Like, if I don't hear any no good out of it, then somebody wasn't paying attention. You know what I mean? Like, you weren't paying attention. You weren't paying attention. You were snoozing through that relationship, fam.
Facts. And that's like what Soap said. She said, if like the partner that's talking down their relationship, their past relationship like that, doesn't take accountability for the downfall in that relationship, because the relationship doesn't fail because of one person. Like, I genuinely believe that. At some point, you know, and I looked back at my last relationship, like I took a big step back and I was like, damn, was I really that bad, bro? You know, like, was I really that fucking bad? And then you try and go back and look at the point where it's like, because I honestly, at the end of that relationship, I felt like I was made out to be that bad. Like, legit. I legit thought I was like a piece of shit, worthless ass. I didn't cheat, I didn't fucking nothing like that. But I felt like I was just, I felt like I was a horrible listener. I felt like I just wasn't a good person. And then I thought back to myself, like, damn, was I really that bad, or was the finger just pointed at me because at some point things started slipping and there was nobody else to blame? Because
Mm.
I'm not gonna blame somebody. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm gonna take accountability for the shit, and I have taken plenty of accountability for all this shit. You know, even like even with my son's mom, I've taken the accountability of why that relationship failed. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, like I feel like green flag. I feel like that's a very big green flag. Like, yeah, my past relationship failed because this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
Huge. Red flag, not taking accountability. And like you
Mhm.
said, it's always, what do they do to me? What do they do to me? What do they do to me? And yeah, nah. We ain't doing that. You know what I mean? But you know, with how much I've grown and how grown I am now, and like my scenario that I'm in with my son and shit like that, like it takes a tough woman to be around, in my opinion. Because I've got shit like this that I want to do. I've got work that I focus real hard on. I've got my son, you know, who's fucking getting bigger, faster by the day. You
Mhm.
know, so it's like, if you want to be around for the times that I do have available, because you see the good in that, like how that's beneficial to you and that we can grow together, absolutely. But I also want a partner that's going to have hobbies. Like, I want to do shit with you, but I don't want everything that we do to be together all the fucking time. I like space. Space is so important. You can't be up under each other all the fucking time, bro.
Boundaries.
And that I mean, I guess that's what it is.
Yo.
And I don't want to live with somebody until like 2 years into the relationship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because living with people, let me tell you, bro, living with somebody, a significant other, you think you guys are cool, so y'all fucking live together, and somebody's dirty drawers is on the floor, or somebody didn't wash a dish, or you know, fuck something.
Yeah.
I killed myself.
I just want to read this real quick. Some of my people in chat got some good points. One that I skipped over. They're just not. Well, we were talking about. I believe we were talking about people who like kind of aren't moving on from a relationship. Somebody said that Rizzy said that they're just not ready for a relationship at this point. They assume that people are going to make the same mistakes, like with new people that are coming into their lives. And then Kat in the chat said boundaries are hard to find with people. He was talking about a relationship that he had where he like went past. Apparently, it looks like it was like they were cool with like a little bit of insults, but he like put it past the point of like they were cool with, and he didn't even realize and hurt them. You know,
But
what
that's
I mean?
where I communicate. That's where, well, I don't think that's a boundary. I think that's where, because
There's
no boundary is
communication.
set. You know what I mean? Like that. I think that's more communication. Because I'm telling you, it's hard for me to talk about boundaries. But I feel like in that scenario, it's like Now you have, if somebody was like, hey, like the boundary is we can't insult each other, right? And then the moment that an insult comes out from one or the other party, and then another insult ensues back, like just jokingly, then you're back to it, right? So I think instead of saying like, oh, the boundary is not shit talking each other, because friends shit talk each other all the time. I've shit talked Putch since I've known him. He's shit talked me since I've known him. I've shit talked you at work. You know, like that's just how camaraderie is built. I think
Yeah.
in that case, I think it comes
was
down
just
to a conversation after like, hey, hey, you pressed the envelope a little too far on that one, and then it's like, be the bigger person and be like, oh yeah, you know what, my bad, my bad. I didn't mean to push it that far, but since I did, like, I got you, my bad. I didn't mean it. You know, I thought we were just playing, but it won't happen again, type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I won't go that far again.
But also, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just saying, like, that's. I feel like that's, again, it comes communication, honesty, respect. I'm telling you, those are 3 pillars of any relationship, because you being honest, like, hey, yo, that was a little too far. Me being respectful, be like, okay, my bad. I didn't mean to do that, and that all came from communication. You know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah. I agree.
how the relationship works. That's why I'm saying, like, boundary. I feel like the word boundary just gets thrown around so fucking much in this day and age. Nobody knows what the fuck it really is. Nobody knows what the fuck a real boundary is.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think too, people think that boundary is this. I think it got hijacked, right, with this idea again of like controlling relationships. So the term of boundary just simply like got hijacked, and I think the way I look at it is very childlike, right? Because there is, I'm not a religious guy, right? But there is a Bible scripture where it talks about like to love like a child, right? Trusting and emphatic and all these things. And so to me, when I think of a boundary, I think of like when we would play tag as kids. Like, hey, right here is where we play, but over there, that's too far.
This is so good.
Ooh,
Actually,
that's
this is
actually
such
a really good one.
Oh my god. Okay, keep going, because this is good. Where you're going. This just, bro. As soon as you said that, my mind opened so far up, and I was like, oh my god, he's about to make a big ass fucking point.
And bro, it like it breaks my heart, you know what I mean, when I think about it, because it's kind of like, people get done dirty every day, bro, and it's like when I think of it childlike like this, you know what I mean, it's like just imagine you're playing tag and you catch this motherfucker cheating by running out the boundary, like, you know what I mean, you are so upset, bro, like you are so upset, like you're like, how dare you go outside this boundary and get to the base, you know what I'm saying, and the base is us, like you and them and y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, and but you're going outside this boundary, fam, like we can't be playing this way, you're not playing right. So to me, like, and speaking of Jordan Peterson, right, and this is the thing, like,
Bless that man, bro. Bless that fucking
bless
man.
this man, dude, all hell, no, I'm just kidding. But this dude, he said something once about cheating, right, and so to talk about people, like when we're talking about like cheating and shit, is he said that sometimes when it happens, you not only question this person, but you also question yourself and your ability in discerning the difference between truth and falsehood.
Yeah.
And that one, I think, is the one that hits the hardest for like me and what I've been through. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, am I being lied to? Like, maybe I should observe this more. Like, you know what I mean? And it causes extreme paranoia. Like, you know what I mean? And God bless the girls who've came in my life and who've dealt with it, you know what I'm saying? And the ones who are still dealing with it, like, I fucks with it. Like, I fucks with y'all.
He had to sprinkle that one in there a little bit.
I'm trying to say it without
He had to
saying
sprinkle that one in there a
I'm,
little bit.
I'm trying to say it without saying it, you know what I mean? But
No, but I think that's a big one too, because cheating is a fucked up one, bro. And that's the biggest downfall, right? Is like, we always point the finger back at ourselves. Like, what the fuck did I do to deserve this? Like, what could I have done differently? And sometimes there's just some fucked up people.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
That's
Fuck
unfortunate.
them. You know, like that's what you have to get to the point where you're just like, fuck them, bro. Like, it's hard. It's hard to get to that point because, like, you want to be attached to somebody, but then you know what could happen. So if you know what could happen, you have to allow yourself to be like, let it just roll off like water. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. Human emotions are a fucked up thing.
They
I think
They're a
it's crazy.
fucked up fucking thing.
That's great. Well, first before I go forward, Crystal Water says you have to be super in tune with your self and have emotional intelligence. I think that's true. I
Oh
think,
fuck yeah.
yeah.
But there's some people. There's people that are dumb as fuck, bro. Like they really don't know how to read a room.
Yeah, yeah,
No, like,
yeah. And I think
legit.
sometimes that's like, sometimes that's because they don't want to know, or that because they don't want to like, take the time to be maybe like considerate. But I think genuinely people sometimes just don't know how to read like the social cues and stuff like that. And
Well, ignorance
I
is
don't know.
bliss.
Maybe
Ignorance is
I don't know.
bliss,
I feel
bro.
like some people just really just can't. They don't have that like thing in their brain to be like, oh yeah, okay, that guy doesn't like that because of the way his body moved to the left when I said that shit, or the way he looked at me. You know what I mean? I feel like people genuinely sometimes don't have that part of their brain. Not that they physically don't have it, but you know what I mean. It's just super underdeveloped to where like, yeah, they just don't feel what's going on in the room, and they can't feel that like weird energy that they just put out, and they should have like pulled back from, and they're still doing it and doing it. And you're like, bro, chill. Until you finally say something, you're like, bro, relax. Like you didn't got to do all that. Let's stop. But
yeah, and that's kind of like, I think that too kind of comes along with like this idea of where people are just so comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, to me, like with friends, it's not always about how comfortable I can be around you, but it's also what I choose to do with that comfortability, right? Like I know I can walk into any of my homies and be fucked up and pass out on the floor. You know what I mean? But do I do that every day? Do I do it every weekend? No, because I'm not that comfortable doing that with the homie. Like, you know what I mean? And so there's like just taking that idea of like what people are willing to do in like relationships, friendships, whatever. Like, you should be comfortable enough to be able to do certain stuff, but how much are you really doing? How frequent? All that shit. Like that's got to be considered. That's all I got to be taken.
I agree with that.
Yeah, no, to me, I don't know. So like, to me, like still even like going back, like people gotta like, I don't know, when you're talking about like your exes, to me, like if you're telling me about your exes, right, please tell me what you learned. Tell me what they did that hurt you, right? So I know your boundaries, so I know what not to do, right? Like educate me on how you like to be loved, right? Because obviously what they did, it was not the way that you want to be loved. So please help me be educated, right? And I'm going to try to learn you, right? Because I think when you get into these relationships and even friendships, you got to learn who these people are. You know what I mean? Like I have drinking buddies, I have smoking buddies, I have dancing buddies, but not all of them are
Intermingling, yeah. Like
yeah, you gotta keep some things. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
discernment, bro, of relationships in your life. You know what I mean? Like Jesus Christ. People.
Nothing's like worse than like when you try to get two friends that you think are gonna meld, and then they don't, and you're like, oh shit, this is awkward as fuck. What the fuck?
Your partner should be that though, right?
Wait, what? Say that one more time.
Your partner should be the one that's interchangeable though.
Interchangeable with all your groups? I don't think so. I don't think.
You don't think so?
No.
Why not?
I don't think
for
so.
the 50, bro.
I don't think so. Mainly because I don't think so because one, you're two different people, and you're gonna have two different interests, two different like you can be similar in so many ways. You know what I mean?
Okay,
So just like you have different friend groups that like won't intermingle because of X, Y, and even like sometimes you got two friends that you're like, no way in fuck they're vibing with each other, and then you get them in a room and they're like, yo, what is up? Like off the bat, you're like, yo, what the fuck? You guys don't even come from any. You guys don't come from anywhere like remotely close. And sometimes I think like a lot of the times I think like your spouse or like your significant other is gonna be the same way where like you'll be like, oh no, she's not gonna like that, and then she gets there and she's like loving it, dapping everybody up. You're like, yo, what the fuck, are you serious? You're better friends with them than I am at this point. And then other times it's like, oh shit, this is really awkward. I thought y'all were gonna vibe heavy because you have similar interests.
There's groups of friends that I would not take my girlfriend around. I just wouldn't. Like, I used to live in a neighborhood, you know what I mean, and these dudes was up to no good. I would never bring my girlfriend around them. Like if they were having a barbecue, and I mean, we all grown now, you know what I mean, and dudes got out of that lifestyle, but I still would not bring, nope. No, you're just not meeting them.
I think there's like only one place where I wouldn't bring my significant other, and that's to the barbershop.
Never take them.
Wait, why?
Dead ass.
Wait,
You do
why?
not
I'm
take your
so
girl to the
confused.
barbershop, bro. You do not take her to the barbershop with you.
Hold on, let me ask you a question, Damien. Do you get your hair cut at a barbershop or a salon?
Wow, that's crazy that you just asked that. Barbershop.
Okay. You
gotta
take your girl to
do
the
that.
barbershop with you?
I don't, but I'm not like. I'm not
Never.
like.
Never.
Don't
Never.
do it. Don't do it. If you could
Wait,
ever
but
take advice, don't do it.
But me and my barber chop about fucking Marvel and shit. Like, I feel like it
Cool.
should be.
Cool. Don't ever take
Wait,
your girl to the
why?
barbershop.
What's going on? Why? Somebody's
First off,
secret
that's
code,
your
bro.
time. First off, you're
Exactly.
getting groomed. You're getting
There's two
groomed
places, right? The toilet and the
Sure,
barbershop.
sure.
in the
That's
barbershop.
That's funny.
You're
I've never
getting
heard of this
groomed up.
rule.
You're getting groomed up, bro. First off, boom, 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 boom. Two, y'all could talk stupid shit, and you never have to worry about your girlfriend being like, "What the fuck did that mean?" Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
he
what the-
just said him and his
Yeah.
barber talk about Marvel, though.
We talk, yeah. So,
So who
I don't know. Maybe.
cares? Who
But
cares? It
also-
don't matter.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just
Jordan-
never heard
Jordan
of it.
Jordan said as a married man, he has taken his wife to the barbershop.
There we go. There we
No.
go. I've never heard of this
You
rule,
know,
bro.
he's like,
I've never heard
so
of
they
this
respect
rule.
the boundaries. Hey, I don't. Hey, let me tell you, me, you never find me with my girl at the
Hell
barbershop.
no, playboy.
Have you ever
Hell
seen
no.
those dudes at the bar? Let me just put it to you like this, okay? Me, when I have a haircut, I look decent, okay? Right now, I'm a little rough. When I get a haircut, I look decent. These guys are literally getting their haircut every single day, bro. No, it's not gonna happen. No, it's just no.
Okay,
No.
all right. Well, I'll believe you. I believe you guys, but I mean, there's never been a situation where my girlfriend's like, "Can I come with you?" So I think I'm fine, but I just never heard this rule.
Just check
I
out.
mean,
Next
look at
time-
all these married men telling me that they're taking their wives to the barbershop.
W married
Bro,
men in
you're-
your
you're-
chat.
you-
W married men in your chat.
Supercuts doesn't count as a
That's
barbershop.
a barbershop,
right?
damn it.
Fucking nuts
Yes, it
fell
is.
off. Your nuts
Oh,
fell off,
nah.
boys. Your nuts
I'm here for the
fucking
married
fell
men
off.
in the chat. Okay, y'all are right.
It's all right, boys. I'm trying to get on y'all's level. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Coming from the unmarried. man.
I don't think there's anything.
Is that
I mean, but I don't
insecurity?
know.
Oh, that's a good question. Is that insecurity? Absolutely not.
What's insecure?
No, having your girlfriend at the
Not
barber-
taking your girl to the barbershop.
Oh, not taking your.
No.
For the wait, time out. For the record, I was just joking about like the guys looking better because they get a haircut every day. That was sarcasm.
Oh.
That was sarcasm.
No.
Some
That
people
was
do get lined up every day though, or not every day,
Yeah.
like once a week, and I'm like, bro, how do you got money like that? Like,
sarcasm.
relax.
Oh, here's a real question. But is that not a boundary for me? I don't think it's a boundary. I just wouldn't take my girl to the barbershop.
Yeah,
But
I don't think I'm
why?
gonna be ever.
Like,
That
it's
sounds like,
like-
a,
like-
sounds like a rule.
Like if she wanted to come, cool, come. But like, I'm not taking you to the barbershop.
I'm never invited.
I'm not like, hey, I'm gonna go to the barbershop. You want to come with me? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's never happening. That's never happening.
I think
But
there's
if I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go get a haircut, and you're like,
Jordan.
oh,
Oh,
babe,
here
I
comes the
wanna go.
toxic masculinity,
oh
bro.
Lord,
Uh-oh.
stop.
fuck.
I was
I'm
gonna say, I
down.
feel like there are sometimes unspoken rules between you and your spouse of like, oh, I don't need to go there. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that's vice
Yeah,
versa.
like, what the fuck? You gonna sit? What? Let me ask you this: you gonna go to the nail salon with your girl and sit in the chair while she's getting her fucking nails done?
No,
Exactly.
but that's what I'm saying. Like unspoken, like just kind of like, oh yeah, you.
I'm not
go
saying it's
do
a
your
bad
go
thing if
your
you do
thing.
it, but I'm not gonna like. Have I done it before? Probably once or twice in my life. But I'm not gonna be like, hey, can I go with you to the nail salon so I can pick out the color and sit there and watch it? Like, no, I'm not gonna fucking do that.
I mean,
Fucking Robert said, "You bet your ass I'm going." I mean, hey, to each their own. Me personally, I'm not. You're not gonna find me in the chair waiting for my girl to be done with her nails.
Fuck no, dude. It's like, I don't know. To me, like, there's certain, like, not that like it's gross or anything when I say this, right? Because I know some people have certain opinions, whatever. But like, I wouldn't sit there and watch my old lady shave.
what?
You know,
I mean,
Like-
I guess, yeah.
like most girls would be like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Like, you know, even if it's just their legs.
It's just private
They're like,
time.
they're like,
Just
get the,
private
yeah,
time.
it's like a little private time. You know what I mean? And I
I get
think
it. I get it.
guys don't. It's weird because the barbershop is our
Wait. Shave their legs? Is
I
that
just
what you're
think
talking
I just got like a mental image of my girlfriend walking in while like
about?
shaving
Yeah,
my
or
balls.
is she like this? She like,
literally, I was
Hey, she
like,
might
oh,
be
shit.
lining it up. She might be lining it up. We don't know. Like we
Taper?
don't know.
A taper
What she in
fade?
there. I don't know, bro. I mean, little fucking
Nice little triangle.
little
Like,
design, little. But shaving period. You know what I mean? And sometimes.
Okay, wait. Time out real fast. Just because I got this comment in the chat, and I just want to clarify, okay? Because Jordan said, "Am I not supposed to be that man that my baby girls would want to see in a man? Someone who will sit with their lady at a time she's comfortable, even if it's uncomfortable for me." Okay. This doesn't go for. It doesn't. This is just me, like how I would do things, and I would probably do things different if I had a daughter. But at the same time, I did say earlier in this conversation that there's things that I think that men and women should do, like in a partnership, they should do separately. And I know Soap said earlier she would love if her partner came with her to the nail salon and this and that. In my opinion, if I'm gonna go to the barber shop, that's for me. That's for me to go do. It's my time to go do that. If you're gonna go to the nail salon and you want to do that, that's your time to do what you want to do, and then we can link back up and do whatever we want together. That's just the way I look at it. I don't think that we should do everything together all the time. So I'm not saying like, damn, I feel attacked. Damn, Jordan, you came after me on that one.
Yeah, at you.
but you know, I'm not dogging you if you take your girl to the barbershop. I'm not dogging you if you go with your girl to the nail salon. I'm just saying, for me, that ain't for me. Like, I'm just not gonna do that.
I think, to be honest, I mean, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like you guys are just more into the fact that it's kind of like, if I go somewhere where I'm not necessarily needed, it feels like, why would I be there?
No,
because that's what I feel like. If I'm thinking like, my girlfriend,
all I said was the nail salon, though. I didn't.
Yeah,
say,
but I'm
like,
saying like, if my girlfriend was like, "Yo, do you want to go to the nail salon with me? I'm gonna get my nails done." I'd be like, "Well, no, because I'm not like needed. Like, you don't need. I'm not. I'm literally just not gonna do anything there. Like, why would you need me there?"
Okay, so in a situation like
sense?
that, though, I might fuck around and go.
Can you give me?
Okay,
can we take a different? Can you give me a different scenario that's not the nail salon or the barbershop?
Well, because I feel like those are equally as like intimate things, where you're like one-on-one with somebody. You're like doing something that's gonna require like an hour.
Exactly
or so
my point. That's my point. That's the point that I'm making. Like, I'm gonna go be in a chair with my barber for an hour. Like, can I have an hour of this time to just go by myself and do this?
But I
You're
don't
gonna
think it's
be
like-
in the nail salon
Wait,
for an hour.
Would y'all go get a manicure or a pedicure with your girl?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so there's one. I will do that with my lady. I'll do that.
But
Massages,
is
all
your
that.
girl gonna get lined up with you? Is what I'm asking. No, I'm just like.
No.
No,
But I mean,
that's the difference.
No, but I think like the main issue is the fact that you're like not doing anything in these spaces. Like, if I go to the nail salon and I'm not gonna do anything, I'm not getting anything done to myself. It's useless for me to go because I'm the only thing that I'm doing is being there with you, which is like great. We can spend time with each other, but it feels like there's so many things that you're going to be doing and that I'm not going to be doing that it feels worthless for me to go, and vice versa in the barbershop chair. I'm literally just gonna get my shit done and you're gonna be sitting there, and it's like we could spend time, but at the end of the day we could spend more quality time somewhere else, so it feels worthless to go there too.
But depending on what your girl's going through, right? So I'll say it like this for me. So there is places where, like, let's say a dance session where a girl I was dating went with me. She wasn't dancing, but I was. And I asked her to come, right? And this was in a space usually where I could just go by myself. But when I asked her to come, there was always certain reasons. Maybe I was feeling away. Maybe something important was happening. Or maybe I just wanted him there. It's been a long fucking day. Can you please just come with me?
Those are
Like, you know
different.
what I mean?
Yeah, those are different situations.
So just like the barbershop, right, or the nails, to me, I mean, and I'm a chronic overthinker, right? So if my girl came up to me and was like, babe, I'm gonna go get my nails done. Would you want to come with me? Immediately, I'm thinking there's something wrong. What's going on? Like, what's going on with you? You all right? Like, you know, like, why are you asking me to go with you to the nail salon? But I would go. I mean, I wouldn't ask that off rip, but I would kind of like be ready for it. You know what I mean? And so I would
I
go.
think that's what people are misunderstanding. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna go to the nail salon with you. I'm saying I'm not gonna like be like, hey, let's go to the nail salon together. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be like, hey, you're going to the nail salon. I'm coming too. You know, like that,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, hey, you want to go to
different.
hop in the car? Let's go to the barbershop. You know, like that's not what I'm. That's what I'm saying. Like, can you bring a different? Yes, like say my girl, fucking
You're
Like,
talking about
watch-
like willingly, like you're voluntarily going of your own volition. Like they didn't ask you to do anything. Damn, why are you so close, looking at me straight in the soul? Holy shit!
I spilled some water over here.
Oh,
like those,
okay.
those types of things, I feel like should be separate. Now, if it's something that you're into, like
feet?
much for
I'm just
example,
kidding,
you
I'm
like
just kidding.
feet. If it's like feet,
I'm just kidding.
no, like if it's like a session, right? Like we used to go to the sessions all the time. If it's a session and it's something that I'm into, or perfect example, right? There was I went to the fucking Fortnite World Cup.
Ooh,
Something that
shit.
I'm into,
Yeah.
right? And I wanted to go watch it. And I asked the girl that I was seeing at the time, I said, "Hey, do you want to go with me?" And she went because I asked her to go with me.
Mm-hmm.
And that would have been vice versa. If it was something that somebody that I'm talking to is into, I'm down to fucking go. Let's roll. You're into it. I might not be into it, but I'm down to roll. You know, like that. I feel like that's different.
That's different. That is different. I think that's like a lot different though, because like in both occasions where it's like a manicure and then haircut, those things are like both things that you both kind of need to some degree, as far as like a haircut and like whatever she gets her nails done. But it's not something that you would voluntarily go to, even though like both of you are kind of interested in it. It's not like an interest thing. It's more of like a necessity thing that you like doing or do. And then and you're not voluntarily doing it. But if it was something that you were interested in, then I can see where it's okay for like your girlfriend or, you know, boyfriend or whatever to be like, oh, let me go with you. Like you like golf? Like I don't give a fuck about golf, but you like golf, so let me go watch you play golf.
Facts. Perfect example. Perfect example.
Yeah, I think that's different, because then at that point it's meaningful like time with your significant other doing things that they like to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's different. That's a
Where nails or a haircut would be necessity, you say?
hair. Yeah, because it's like a thing that you do. Maybe I don't know if nails are like that different, but like in terms of like a haircut, I do my haircut because if not, my hair looks shitty. Like that's
Facts.
like, you know, but and vice versa. Like she could do her nails, she could like cut her nails, but if that's what she likes to do to make her nails look nice, then like her nails won't look shitty. You know what I mean? But it's not something that she's like, bro, I love to get my nails done. Like I'll do it like once a week if I could, or like twice a week. She's like loves it. I'm like, that's like different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think that was. I think a lot of people just like don't misconstrue what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with like masculinity or femininity.
Is
or
your
anything
chat
like that.
going at you, bro?
Bro?
Jesus
Like you wouldn't
Christ.
fucking believe.
Oh
Like,
my
you wouldn't
god,
fucking
dude.
believe.
Oh, bro.
But legit, like it's. I think it's just about getting. Like I don't. It's just, like I said. There's two places I don't want to. Like I don't want you to go with me. To the shitter, and to the fucking barbershop. Like
Mhm.
I live alone and I lock the door when I take a shit. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't want nobody to fucking be in there.
Like, dude,
Especially
rob
not
the
the
place.
ghost, bro.
Just don't come in here.
Yeah, like, oh, here comes the second another question that somebody asked. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do if somebody's breaking into your house while you're taking a shit?
Who said that? Who asked that? Didn't we?
Corey
Oh,
asked that.
okay.
What are you doing, bro? What are you doing if somebody walks in and you taking a shit? Do you wipe your ass first?
Ooh,
I'm tail
dude,
whipping that shit.
I might not even pick up.
You're
my
tail
pants.
whipping?
I gotta do a 360 no scope on their ass, okay?
Dude, I'm telling you, I might not even put on my pants. I might just run out the door.
Yo, yeah, bro.
Dick and shit slinging everywhere?
Everywhere,
Yeah,
bro.
fuck it.
Like,
I'll
don't
piss.
try to grab
I'll
me,
piss
bro.
sprinkler style, okay?
Exactly.
So
I'll
they get
piss
the
and shit
double-
all over you, bro.
Yeah, you might want to get that. You might want to get that checked out.
No, bro. What? You're coming in my house? You don't think you're gonna shit on your clothes? Nah.
You just said you're fucking pissing sprinkler style.
Oh my
Sprinkler
god, you're
style.
getting the
Well,
worst.
Well, I'm
breaking up
controlling.
here,
I'm
Playboy.
controlling
Put your finger over.
for the pressure to get longer distance, long range. You're right.
Oh,
Fuck, I didn't even
shit,
think of
that's
that.
funny.
But
That's fucking funny. No,
bro.
but for real, I think like are two out of the three of us single? You know,
Yeah.
I think I could, respectively say that
oh shit.
I don't know.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm in a weird place.
That's why I'm saying I don't know.
I'm in a weird place.
I don't know. You know, your boys. Let's just say, those are the types of things that aren't talked about on stream.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's none of
Or
y'all's
corpses
fucking business. How about that? How about
Corpse
fucking
said,
that?
hey, Corpse said, don't worry about my fucking love life.
Yeah, dude. I don't. What am I, the fucking weatherman, dude? Like, what do you guys want from me, bro? No. Just leave it.
Hey, that's okay. Hey, just to let you know, there's been people asking about you, bro, since we started doing this.
Whoa.
Just saying.
Ooh.
Just saying. Zero can
We can't
confirm.
name names, but there has been, yes.
Zero can confirm.
I can confirm. But yeah. You guys, so wait,
No.
no, never mind. Okay, we won't get into it. No, I was gonna ask your guys' relationship status, but never mind. That was just asked, so I get it.
You know,
We're
not secret, but
loading?
very private.
Okay, yeah. No worries. This got awkward. Okay, move on. We can go on.
I hate myself sometimes, dude. I swear to God, bro.
It's okay, you know. We're in the loading zone right now, you know.
And I will say this. Dating in your 30s is weird as fuck, right? Because it's like y'all's grown, fam. And to me, like, and that's another reason why I wanted to bring up like the whole red flags thing. Is because I think a lot of people are fucking running around colorblind, right? And red shit look green. And so I think
That's because the ass is fat.
because it's fat. And you know, and bro, I really wonder sometimes how many people are attracted to each other because they're simply satisfying a need at the time. Right? Like, it's been a long time since they've been called pretty. It's been a long time since they've been out on a cute date. It's been a long time since they've done this and done that. And that's fine to be attracted to somebody that way, but a lot of people are making lifetime decisions based off of momentary, like, memories.
Well, nobody's dating to marry anymore, bro.
And that's the fucking issue to me. Now, I don't think that people should necessarily be so quick to be like, hey, I'm trying to date to marry, and so this person is going to be the person. No, you got to be a lot more selective. Like, you got to be self-aware enough to be like, not everybody's marriage material, fam. Like, you know what I mean? Especially for you, right? Like, they might not be.
Damn, he singled you the fuck
He
out.
was like,
bro. He
especially
looked
for
at
you.
For
What you gonna
you.
say? You don't think I'll ever be married?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, even for me, like, you know what I mean? For you, for me, him, all of us, all them motherfuckers
Nah,
who take
he
the
didn't say
fucking-
me. He didn't say me. Now he's just trying to cover his ass.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I was just like, yeah.
it's cool. It's cool if you want to date and have fun. That's fine.
What does that even mean, though, bro? Like, what does having fun mean?
You go on the cute dates. Yeah, you have sex. You have exclusive sex with each other. You go to the amusement parks and you do this and that. But there's no emotional depth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there is no.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. With sex comes emotional depth.
No.
For some people, they're not, bro. For
No,
some
it
people, they're
does.
just disconnected.
No. But the thing is, I'm saying no because it's not true anymore. But
Yes,
people
it
have
is.
like
Still
disconnected.
is.
No. It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Okay. This is down to a science. It is science. It is science, bro. Think about it like this. Man,
Somebody
we're
said
about
in
to
the
get
chat,
into
everyone
some
just
shit,
wants
bro.
lust. Ramen edit.
It's
Everybody
true,
just wants
bro.
lust.
Why do you think all these girls are getting the BBLs and their tits done and posting
Yeah,
this shit
but the
they
thing
post
is-
on fucking face on
that-
Instagram and shit?
No,
It's-
I do agree.
they want to
that
be
there's-
lusted for, bro.
I do believe that there is always going to be an emotional connection between two people who have had sex on some level. And I just think that nowadays people they're just not paying attention to it enough, right? And so it kind of becomes out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they're not keeping in touch with this person, blah, 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 blocked on Instagram, woo, 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 lives in different cities now or whatever. You know what I mean? But that history will always be there.
Facts.
Like, in that
Facts.
moment, y'all are literally occupying the same space at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so here's
I
what-
saw you flex. What
Oh,
was-
somebody said that in the chat. Somebody said it in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Well,
but
that was
so-
random. as
Here,
fuck.
here's what Soap said. Soap said, because I said why do you think women are getting their breasts and you know BBLs and shit like that. She said because of men's standards for like women. I honestly I used to believe that. I 100% used to believe that, but I think now it's more so women's like how women look at other women.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your contour is so nice. Oh, who did your breast? I want to get mine done like that. Even now with like women that have had babies, I want to get a tummy tuck. I want to get my breast reduction done because of this. I want my tits to be larger. This, that, and the other. Like I, I, I honestly believe that it's less of men's standards for women than it is on women's standards for each other.
And they
Genuinely,
say
I
it all the
genuinely believe
time.
that.
They say it all the time. Oh, I do this for me. I put on this makeup for me. I do this for me. It's not for you. It's not for other people. It makes me feel pretty. It's the same
Exactly
reason
the
why
same
they do
point.
the BBLs. It's the same reason why they do. I've never asked a girl, "Oh, go get your fucking tits done." Like that's retarded, dude. Like,
Yeah.
well, sorry, because there's some guys.
Uh,
I said the R word. Sorry,
Wait, can you not say that?
but I am a part of that community.
Wow. So brave. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Okay, Jordan said most men look at biddies and booties, and women want the 8-inch sock.
The 8-inch sock.
I mean, it's true.
What?
I mean, think about it like this. Think about it like this. There's so many men, and you guys would be lying if you say you didn't. But there's so many men that have looked down at themselves and looked at their
Yang.
partner. And what did you call it?
The yang.
The yang?
The yank.
Mm-hmm. The yang.
Damn.
I don't know why. I literally just came up with that right
What
now.
the fuck is it? Anyways, there's so many men that
so
have looked
high.
down and they're like,
But I think that is a result of.
and they're like, yo, this could be, you know. Okay, let me put it to you like this. Everybody watches porn, bro. Let's be real.
I was about to say,
Everybody
I think that's why that's why guys look at their shit like that.
And if we're sitting there looking at dudes that are fucking hung as fuck, and then we go and take a piss and we're like, why is my sad little Johnson sitting on my balls again? Why do I gotta, take a paper towel and wipe my nuts off because I got pee on it?
Oh my
like,
God.
like it's like this is what we think of, and it's not because women want this, like expect it from us. It's because of what we see other men having. So I think that it's yo, Freddie, thank you for the 50. I think Freddie, thank you for the 100. Actually, thank you so much. Oh, my mom has been in here.
No.
Oh, nah, you're talking about titties, bro. Jesus Christ.
My mom's talked to me about worse.
Oh,
My
no.
mom left me at a bar one time to hang out with some girls, bro. That shit was wild.
We are so
crazy.
sorry, but this is
Um,
literally the barbershop right here. This is the stuff that we're talking about.
No, my mom legit left me at a bar one time because I was talking to this group of girls and she left my ass.
Damn.
Mom,
No, like, legit.
MVP. MVP.
Hey, I still went home by myself that night, but
But you tried. You know what? Fuck it.
uh,
Yo,
But-
give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second.
yeah. What the fuck was I just harping on? Oh yeah, I think that the excuse, excuse me, not excuse. I think that the saying that women are getting their bodies done for men, like because that's how we view them. I think me personally, I think that's a poor comment to make, only because again, I think it's more so women commenting on other women than it is men commenting on other men. I feel like if men are commenting, they're more commenting in like a horny sense, like, oh yeah, look at those tits. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't want a man to approach you in that sense, and then you're saying that it's men's standards and how we view them, like it's just
I don't
backwards.
even like being like when I've been asked by girls like, oh, do you like tits or do you like ass? And I'm like, it depends, because I'm more of like a proportions. I like to see, like I like to observe the body. You know what I mean? Like dance has made me want to observe the body, like this whole
Sure.
body, the whole body of work, right? So it's like I don't, not to knock any women or body shame or whatever, but I have my preferences.
Here we go. He don't care if he gets canceled, but he has to apologize for body shaming.
Dude, because it's
Just
something
fuck with-
for a lot of them. It's for some people, it's something that they can't control, right? Like you're just naturally more proportionate in one area than disproportionate in the other, and that's fine. And the thing is men have their preferences just like women, right? So if your partner is telling you, oh, like you should get this done or you should get that done, you should probably reconsider that person, because they're
Well,
trying
let's-
to. They're trying to
Go
date
ahead, go ahead,
somebody
go ahead.
else. They're trying to date you, but in someone else's body.
was, let's think of it like this, right? It's like women are more concerned, and I'm not saying all women, okay, guys. Before you fucking attack me, because my chat has been going fucking wild bonkers on me tonight.
Bro, what a misogynistic asshole.
Yeah, for real, bro. I've been called a
Get
pussy,
him.
and
I don't know
bitch
what
and
I don't know
all
what
this
just
shit
happened.
already.
What was you talking about?
Okay, so like who's where the fuck was I even going with this? Okay, if anything, women desire more from men than we desire from women. If you think about it like that, if you think about it like I'm a sexist pig now, because think about it like this. Because if you're judging it based off of, oh, those comments were for 0. Oh, okay. Apparently
fuck?
you're a
What did
bitch
I
and a
do?
pussy.
Yo, I just wiped the piss off my balls. What just happened? What happened?
But
Wait,
you
I'm
know,
a,
if women think that they have to get their breasts enlarged for us or BBLs for men, then like, and that's like the most that they have. Say it is the most that they have to do, right? Like, say I do want some bigger tits and a bigger ass, which I don't. Like, don't get your ass done, please. Don't get your tits done.
yo,
like, that's,
thank you for the
I think it
10.
looks
What
horrible.
the
Don't get your lips
fuck?
done. It's fucking.
Thank you.
It looks ugly.
Thank you.
But
thank
like,
you.
then they
Holy
come around,
shit.
turn around, and be like, "Oh yeah, I want a 6 foot tall guy. I want."
Yo, thank you for the 10. Thank you. Holy
Figures.
shit.
I want a guy that drives this nice ass fucking car. I drive a 2007 Rabbit. I'm 5'10". I can't get any taller. There's not a surgery that I can get taller.
There actually is a surgery where you get taller now. They break your shins. They break your shins and then they separate them for a long time and then the bone regrow. It's fucked. I'm not. No. I'm being dead ass.
Now you're gonna make me go out and become 6 foot tall.
Hey, it's possible now. It's science, buddy. No, but
Thank you for the 50, brother.
I gotta
that.
real quick. First of all, I got a fucking $10 dono. Thank you.
$10. Let's
Bro.
go.
Let's go.
Bro, it's something that I don't even think I've seen before in my chat. But thank you so much for the bro. That's fucking crazy.
You gotta shout them out. That's how it works, bro. You gotta don't know you say their name.
But it's like slide A. It might. I don't know. It's like slide A 00C8 C2E. I don't know who this is.
Well, all love. Thank you for
Lamau.
supporting the homie. If you're
How did
listening.
you go from
Facts,
jobs
soaps,
to
facts.
boundaries to lust? Oh, I have no idea. This conversation's been going crazy. Dollar from Cat in the chat. What the fuck, bro? Thank you guys. Thank you. Damn, the donation go towards my leaderboard. I know now you're not top. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to break up that whole conversation.
You're good, bro. You're hyped for the donos.
I'm
I
tripping.
like it.
Well, guys,
I like
Thank
it.
you guys. Thank you guys.
I like
I
it.
am
Yes,
going
fellas,
to
likes and
have
shares.
I am going to have to shake out of here pretty soon.
All right, how long do we got?
Dang.
10 minutes?
Yeah, I'm down for another 10.
Days?
All right, bet.
Alrighty.
Bet.
Dude,
We
these
got 10 minutes.
conversations be fucking
real-
nuts, bro. Like we went from spot to spot, and I don't even know.
Real quick. I was in the bathroom.
Thank you for the 50, bro. Appreciate
And I
that.
was thinking about exactly what you guys were saying. I don't think
You were touching yourself thinking about us?
Mm-hmm. Yep. it made me flow a little bit better. Okay. I'm
my
not
God.
gonna. Just kidding.
And I don't judge my type of women, by the way.
I was just gonna say that I actually don't think. Thank you so much for the one. Sorry. What was I about to say? I actually don't think it's women doing this to women. As far as stop. It's not men either. It's not men either. Technically it's fucking everybody. But I genuinely think
Well, there's more than
think-
just men and women now. I'm just saying.
I genuinely think it's social media and attention that is being driven by like what people think is going to be beautiful and what they think the new like standard is going to be, because they see all the attention get driven to these women who might have like the craziest, boobs, the craziest ass, whatever it may be. I genuinely think the drive of social media, you could probably graph it to where it's like the more social media posts that have gotten these types of engagement, the more that women have gotten this throughout time. I wouldn't be able to,
fact.
but I don't think it's like, I think if you removed social media, you'd probably remove a lot of the like plastic surgery and stuff like that.
Oh, 100%, bro. But
100%.
it's never going away. That's why it's gotten worse.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Real fast, because you did all the donut stuff real fast. Real
Yeah,
quick,
go,
give me
go,
one
go,
second.
go.
Yo, Freddie, thank you for the 983 days and the followage. Kelly with the 1,037. Appreciate that.
Yo, I just
Jordan with
wanna
the
reiterate-
961 days.
I just wanna-
And thank you.
I just want to reiterate, thank you so much, guys, for for the donos. Y'all are fucking going crazy. Cat in the chat multiple times. Thank you, thank you.
But yeah, I agree with you. It's 100% social media. Because that's where the addiction comes from. I'm gonna send you guys a video. That talks about like the chemicals in our brain, and my chat was talking about it earlier. That's a beautiful thing I love about chat is they can talk to each other while we're having conversations.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how like your brain actually shrinks from watching too much porn because of the endorphins that run through your body while you're beating your meat. Yo, Jordan with the 200. Well, guys, you guys don't have to pay me to sit here and talk, but I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And you get endorphin hits and dopamine hits when you're on social media and you see people leaving likes and shit like that. It's something that relates to that. So yeah, that's actually absolutely a huge thing. I know. Yo, James, thank you for the 983 days. I appreciate that. Again, Jordan, thank you for the 200 stars. I know Corpse has to head out of here, so should we drop our socials or what? Like, okay, for the record, guys. So the three of us were chatting about this, and yes, we are gonna. This is the new Tuesday. Like, this is what we're gonna do on Tuesdays now. So it'll be the three of us. Maybe we'll bring somebody in here and there, but Corpse has the smoking section. That's gonna be his thing, solely his thing. But this is gonna be the three of us, Zero, Corpse, and Save. We're gonna figure out a witty ass name to do. But it's been a big hit. Like,
I feel like chat is going crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's been huge. We could definitely bring people in here and there for sure. But yeah, I think like this is a good. I think we have a good dynamic with the three of us, and it's cool because like Corpse and Zero have never even met each other, and Corpse is my brother. And Damien and I, we share the same last name and we work together. Hey, so, yes, we will be open to bringing women onto the stream and the podcast. But let us settle first. Let us settle.
We got to figure out
understand that
we don't have a name.
This is only the third time that we've done this. So let us settle and let us, kind of just bounce some ideas around. We're definitely gonna have a name for this. We're definitely gonna have more topics. We'll get more topics from chat, and yeah, I mean, this is who you guys will see every Tuesday.
That's wild.
Yeah, and yeah, dude. I mean, I'll make this a whole like separate show on the podcast because the videos that we've done and stuff I've uploaded to like Spotify and Apple Podcasts and shit. So
that's cool.
If you guys want to watch it there, I do want to say thank you to everyone. Since we're doing like shout outs.
Yeah, go.
I crossed the 70 subscribers on Spotify, and that to me is a huge milestone. So thank you. I remember when it was 0. So, no pun intended. I remember when it was 0. So thank you everybody who has joined the club over the time. Love you guys. Yeah, I do. It would be cool to like set up a name because I try to number all the episodes just so I know where I'm at. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so it'd be cool to have like a name, and then I could do like episode 1 of dudes. Like,
I think that for sure after today, I think this next Tuesday coming up, I think we should actually like do like chat a little bit in our side chat that we have, come up with a name, and I think we should do like a first official like this is the official opening of this podcast, because I think like these last 3 were kind of like a test run just to see how we kind of all like mesh together and like, and it's worked well. I feel like we do very well together and we bounce off of each other, and I think the topics that we bounce off of like go the right direction. I don't think that we all agree on certain things, which is also an awesome thing. But yeah, we're gonna have to come up with a name, and that's gonna be a tough one, right?
That's exciting.
It's like, yeah, like do we incorporate all the fucking names? I mean, maybe we could put up a poll on Instagram or within our respective streams and see what people come up with, and then kind of just chat about it. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate all of Zero's people coming out. I appreciate all the Corpse's people listening in, and of course all my fucking wild degenerate as community coming in. And Jordan, thank you for the 200, and Lucia, thank you for the 1,037 days. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I mean, it's and knowing fucking corpse, some type of merch will come out of this.
Oof.
That'd be wild. No, is
Said what?
Is that a heavy no or is that a good oof?
Dude, you know what I
No,
thought
that's a
of?
good thing.
And I don't
okay.
know. And Damien, are you into Harry Potter? Do you like Harry Potter?
I like Sorry, I like Harry Potter.
Okay, because we could be the Slug Club.
Wait, SLUT?
No, Slug, like
SLUG.
from like the sixth
Gotcha.
book, the Slug Club. It was like the special students. I don't know. I was just thinking about names.
That's okay. I was
Wait, Damien, have you ever seen the?
I've never watched.
seen
I've
the-
never read the book. Sorry, I've watched all the
Oh.
movies.
Oh, you gotta read the books, bro. Have
I'm
you
not-
ever
I'm
seen
not a heavy
the piece of merchandise that Corpse and I came out with?
The snake, right?
Yeah. Oh, you
yeah,
saw
yeah,
it? Okay,
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So just
Maybe
know
like
that
Tuesdays topics or no, that sounds too whack.
Tuesdays
We gotta-
topics.
we gotta-
What the fuck is this Rite Aid, bro? Like, what the fucking put
I know.
toppings
I was
on
like,
this shit?
that's whack.
We
like,
gotta do-
and-
we
and
gotta
what if
do-
we do it on Wednesday?
I mean-
you know what I mean? we gotta change the name.
It's awkward.
You know?
We'll figure it out. I think we need to like brainstorm a lot. We'll chat with each other.
0% to save a corpse.
0%. That's too long.
0% is it is a bit long. We want something like boom. It's
3
the
blank.
blank. We just need to. Oh, what are you
I
watching?
have,
Oh, I'm
I
watching
have
blank.
0 corpse save, like potions and podcasts.
Oceans and podcasts.
Potions
and podcasts.
because we have nothing to do with like we have nothing to do with Harry Potter, right? We're not like
There's
talking
two
about.
motherfuckers that love Harry Potter and
I
have
get it.
tattoos on
But
his
we're
Like,
not
I think
talking
it'd be
about Harry
cool,
Potter.
like the round
The
table.
degenerates. Round table.
Ooh.
The
The
degenerates?
degenerates is cool.
You know, it's funny. It's funny because actually last week, Damien called himself a degenerate, and
That shit
actually,
was funny.
I've always called myself a degenerate.
I've always called myself a degenerate. The degenerates. We'll just run with that for a little bit.
We'll talk
We'll
about it.
have
We'll
to-
talk
we'll
about
have
it.
to brainstorm.
But real quick, okay, Corpse. I know that most of my people know your socials, but I need you to drop your socials real fast before you leave. Damien, drop your socials too, so my people can follow you.
Go
It's
for it. Go for it.
at Corpse Instagram. That is the personal Instagram. KORPSX.
For all the ladies that want to know if he's single or not, that's his Instagram, KORPSX. Again, his personal Instagram is KORPSX.
And you can find me on Twitter at the same handle.
Go ahead and spell
check
out that handle one more time.
KORPSX for
There you
all
go.
the single ladies. All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
Dude, no, I'm bad for your health. Leave me alone.
Hey,
He said this is true toxic masculinity at its
Yeah,
finest.
you don't want this, man. But yeah, love y'all. Thank you guys. All that.
Alright, 0.
Well, I got 0% on YouTube. That's like the most important spot, and then from there you can enjoy all my content, all my live content. Everything else, it'll be linked there. So 0%.
Wait, so you're not gonna drop your Instagram? Because I don't even follow you on Instagram.
I know, like nobody does. The thing is, I don't use Instagram,
I
so
do.
it's fine. You just 0%. And you could
Zero
attest.
dash percent.
You could attest it. I don't put anything on Instagram. I'm like never on there.
I can't. Oh, what? Corpse follows you on Instagram and I don't.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, that's how I linked up
Oh,
with him.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
But yeah, 0% on YouTube, most important one. Go check it out. Appreciate it. You too. You guys, both of you. I put everything in the description of. So my people, go check them out. Everything links description below. Okay.
And I do use Instagram, but I guess my personal and my like gaming Instagram are the same. So save SAVE 1ER on Instagram and save 1ER on Facebook gaming as well. So make sure you hit the follow. Turn on all notifications so you know when I'm live.
Hell yeah, hit the subscribe button. Y'all already know the fucking deal. This is the smoking section. We're going to come up with a name for
We're gonna
this.
figure it out.
But I love you guys, man. And I wish you guys good health.
First true episode of the podcast will be next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you guys are fucking there. I love you. Thank you. Fuck y'all. We the degenerates. We out.
All right.
Bitch. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Good night, guys. Guys, I'm not leaving. Okay, stay with me. Okay, listen, everybody. Listen, I have something to say. Okay? Y'all are going to listen to me right now. I'm going to activate my camera back. Small chat stream? Wait, what? Yeah. Tiny chat. Tiny chat? What? Listen, everybody. I didn't ask one question that I should have asked, and I completely fucking forgot. And now they're gone. Samuel, I just saw in the chat, asked if Eminem still got it. Listen, buddy. Okay. Post on YouTube, and then you can get your fucking chats read, okay? Small chat stream? Yeah. I can stay until 10 if you guys wanna chill. Bro. This was wild. Thank you everybody for being here. 1, 2. Samuel, I know you're in the chat. I know you're asking about Eminem. I completely forgot. I'm sorry. You should have been here earlier. But we'll go ahead and do it next time. I promise you. Samuel needs to start donating SMH. True. Money talks, and I speak it fluent. Small chat stream, tiny chat, money. Bro, people donated. Thank you. I think Kat, did you donate twice? Is that what happened? 0 and save and corpse Zasks. Wait, what? Get out of here, Samuel. Dang, what's up with the Samuel hate, bro? Ain't no hate. Bro, this was such a sick stream. How's everybody liking the? I love the vibes. 1, so I'm doing this regardless. We were talking about like names and stuff like that. Ooh, I know. Stolly isn't here, but we're gonna play her jams. Bro, vibes. One person donated. Okay, I'm not tripping then, right? It wasn't you twice? So 1, I love the vibes of the podcast. So that's 1. Is this too loud? I love the podcast vibes. I honestly never thought I would be good at this shit. So thank you everybody to bear with me, you know. Let's just say each time someone donated with an account, then a new one is made. Bruh, are you serious? Well, thank you regardless. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. That's why I was like, bro, I've never seen this person. They just donated first time dropping in. Like, how random. But thank you. I appreciate you. 1, I love the bot. So basically, I'm the only donator and the highest donator. Let's go, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yo, with the 10, you dropped in with a 10. Why? You could have literally topped yourself with a $2 bill. But I appreciate that. Thank you. 1, okay, real quick. I love the vibes that the podcasts are running on. I do need a name. You're halfway from 1,000 subs? Yeah. Craziness. Someone in the stream did a 50? I got jealous. No, nobody in the stream did the 50. No, I don't have any donos for a 50. I got jealous? Don't be jealous, Kat. You'll always have a special place in my heart, okay? You guys are the OGs. You guys are here, chilling. Oh my god, Riri joined the Discord. Holy shit. Oh my god. Is this you, Kat? Eljo? Thank you so much for the $1.71. I appreciate you. Wait, was that really not you? I don't know who that is. I've never seen it. I've never seen the chat. But thank you so much. Thank you for the 171. Thank you. I hope you like. I love the show. I was trying to make my bank account look clean. Oh, you're so fucking stupid. Are you serious? Is that you? If anyone donates more than me, I shall double. Oh my god! Somebody put $1,000 in the chat, please. I'm just kidding. But 1, I love the vibes of the podcast. I love the dudes on there, so you know they're super fucking cool. I've been in a donation war before. Jesus Christ, me loading up $200. Oh shit. But genuinely, thank you everybody for being here. I'm trying to think of names now, cause part of me, I don't know if I like degenerates. I feel like that doesn't fit the vibe. I feel like we need something else. But me and them are gonna talk about it. Me and the guys, we're gonna talk about it. Jonathan, don't test. I will donate my stocks. Oh shit! No, cat. It's okay, guys. You don't have to donate. I was just playing around. But if you want, listen. I can't stop you. Red table talk. Isn't that like copywritten? Bro, listen to these vibes right now. I'm trying to think of like something good that would fit all of us. They've thrown out a couple of ideas, but now I'm trying to think of some. I'll sell my liver. Holy shit. Cat is dedicated to the stream. Jonathan, let's see where you lie. Now I've donated enough free food to this guy. Wow. Alrighty, buddy. Give me my gas money back, okay? Vibe Society, something he just came up with just now. No need to use it. It sucks ass. No, Rizzy, it does not suck ass. Thank you for the suggestion. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Vibe Society, I don't know about that one yet. I need something. The thing is like I'm okay with names. I feel like I've come up with some decent names. Like back on my other channel, there was something that I called the 5-minute mark, and it was just to get me to start like recording more videos. And I started calling it the 5-minute mark because it was literally all I had to do was put 5 minutes on the clock and run it. So I kind of want something that like kind of flows with what it is at the same time. Does that make sense? And I don't know exactly what that is yet, but we'll find out. We'll figure it out. Let me see. Give me a number. Your Instagram name is fun. Oh yeah, my Instagram name is like macadamian nuts or macadamian. One macadamian because macadamian was taken over, so I put one macadamian because there's only one of me. Something like that. Like I just want it to be. It doesn't necessarily have to have our names in it. It just has to have like it has to make sense and like support everything. I feel like. Give me a number. How much you gave Damien? No, Jonathan. How much have you given Zero? Oh shit, guys, listen, Jonathan. Just say like 3 cents, okay? Cap. I've given Damien nothing. Exactly. Double it. There's nothing. But I'm trying to think. What is like a good name for the pod? Great stream tonight, brother. Thank you, Save. Thank you. Bro, we're trying to sit here thinking about podcast names now. I was saying that I want something that encapsulates everything, but also like that isn't necessarily just our names all together. Does that make sense? But I wanted to definitely vibe with our vibe because I think we have such a unique, like cool, chilling with friends vibe. So I just want to make sure that it's like coherent with everything. I've given him attention, double that, damn it. What the fuck, Rizzy? Saver, absolutely, exactly. So like I don't know. We'll brainstorm a little bit more, but I was just asking chat to see what they would say. Somebody said Red Table Talk. I was like, I feel like that's copyrighted. Somebody else said the Vibe Society, but I don't know if that necessarily goes with everything. But we'll see. We'll brainstorm. Only if you pass me in donations already. The over 1 million years I will win because the monthly. True. Yo, big shout out. Cat is a mega donator to the stream. He signed up for monthly. He did he's donated the most. He donated just today to $12. And then Jonathan with the 171. I appreciate that, guys. Bro, I'll call Mr. Beast. Call him up. You won't. Do it. He won't give me a chocolate factory. I feel like Mr. Beast is gonna give you 1 million. That'd be crazy to drop in and just be like, boom, $1 million dono. Nah, he wouldn't do that much. A true Mr. Beast fan would know. Fool. Hello. He'll cure blindness? He already did, buddy. What? Time to donate my future PC for this stream. Y'all are funny. I'm gonna fucking end stream before you guys donate your fucking life savings. I appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. Everybody here, thank you. We'll brainstorm some shit. But let me know what you guys, any questions, anything you guys had for like topics, anything like that. What time is it over there? I'm on the West Coast. So I'm on the very West Coast. It's about to be 10 o'clock. I have to go shower and shit. I have to go to bed. I've been having some shit sleep. But yeah. For me, it's 1 a.m. Holy shit, Cat. Yo, also big shout out to Cat for being here because I know it's late as shit for him. I know it is. So thank you, Cat. Thank you. But I think we had some really good topics. Next week, I want to talk about AI, and I want to get heavy into that. I don't know if maybe I should research a little bit more into AI or if I should kind of go into it with the knowledge I have. But I know Kat, I wanted to bring it up this podcast, but I'll bring it up next. I thought you were talking about that this week. I was originally. Wait, AI talk is amazing. Yeah, I want to go heavy into AI art as well as the future of AI and kind of what that pertains to and what that is going to entail. With like a very elementary knowledge. I'm not going to go into like coding, and I'm not going to look into the complexities of like neural connections in the brain and stuff like that and how that could be manipulated on like a TV screen or like a computer screen. I feel like there's a lot of a lot of things that I don't understand about it that I don't want to get into, and I'm not a professional at all. Bible with a 3. Thank you. Hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you. I don't know who this is, bro. Who is Bible? But thank you. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you're new or if people are just creating new fucking things. I'm so confused at this point. But thank you for the 3. I appreciate you. AI is integrating, and I know what y'all are gonna bring up. What everyone brings up. Oh, intriguing. I'm sorry. AI is intriguing, and I know what y'all are gonna bring up. What everyone brings up. I don't know. I feel like we'll have some left field fucking crazy talks. You have to go deeper and explore uncover. Wait, what? Unconversated topics, like thank you for the cat Bible. No, okay guys, chill. Thank you guys for the thank you for everything, but chill out. You guys don't need to donate. I appreciate you. Thank you. Y'all are tripping. Y'all are fucking crazy. Thank you. You have to go deeper and explore uncover topics with it. I'm gonna attempt on researching a little bit more on exactly what's happening with AI and trying to figure out not exactly because I'm gonna have such limited knowledge, but just kind of go into the topic with a little bit more knowledge than I do right now, and we'll see where we end up. But we're gonna have some pretty left field conversations, I feel like, about AI, so be ready for that shit. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here before there's a dono war. Although it would benefit my pockets, I don't want it to hurt yours. I appreciate everybody. Well, y'all are gonna talk about the dangers and shit. Yeah. I mean, kind of. But y'all understand its code, sort of. I mean, to like briefly go over what I think about it. I think it's an interesting enough topic to people to talk about with a fresh mind. Bye, guys. Gonna go fight a homeless person. Bye, Rizzy. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for being here, man. Yeah, I think it'll be an interesting conversation. Not necessarily just on like some what are the dangers shit, but more on like the oh, Bibble. I'm so sorry. Bibble. I was saying Bible. Thank you, Bibble, for the 3. Thank you. Sorry. But you understand it's code. Like, sure, go into that, but only a bit because that's talked about too much. What would you, Kat? What would you like rather me talk about as far as the more interesting aspects? Because dangers, I feel like people do go over that way too often. I'm more talking about. Also, I'm gonna have a stream Wednesday. Oh, let's go! I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. But hopefully I could chime in. Let the Discord know what time you're gonna be dropping it, so that way we could all go. The reason I'm talking about like not only the pitfalls and like the dangers, I also think it's super interesting as far as like what exactly it is and how there was a point that was brought up on a streamer named Destiny's stream that I think is really smart, that scientists and like not scientists, I guess maybe scientists, but scientists and maybe coders, you could say, have found a way to manipulate code to think very much like ourselves in terms of creativity. And that's where AI art has kind of come in and like taken the world by storm, because nobody thought that AI could like replicate and like create images the way that it does. And that's a really interesting concept to me, to think that there's a group of people who are able to kind of do the unthinkable, in the sense of like being able to manipulate like technology into thinking more like humans. Singularity, maybe it's hard to send in chat. You're talking about the singularity is, if I know this correctly, the singularity is basically about it's a central point in time. It's like a pivotal point in time in human history where things like are at its like most detrimental, and after that things will become a lot more crazy. And I think that's what it is. I might be thinking of something else. But what's the point in making AI into human robots? It's the only thing that we really have to be able to manipulate. It's the only thing that we really have to compare as far as intelligent beings, because we don't have anything else. It's probably the most complex problem we have in trying to duplicate it in any sort of like way that would resemble us. I think that's the most interesting part and why people are trying to do it. Yo, Cat dropped a sub over at your channel. Look at the love. No problem. But what is the objective of humanity? There is no objective. I think that's why people try to find it in like trying to do difficult things. AI would be a team to work together. AI would be a team to work together, but people are loners with a purpose unexplained. But AI would be a team because they're programmed to be that way. It's not necessarily because they have the will to project onto the world something good. I think humans, with all of their flaws, are, even if they're purposeless, they try to do the most difficult thing on average, and they strive to make the world a better place. At least in, I don't know if I could say the U.S., but I would say overall, I feel like people try to do what's good. Overall, not everybody, and definitely not in certain areas, and definitely not with certain people, but overall, that's kind of an admirable thing to do, even when there's plenty of reason not to. So would it meaningly to send people to other planets with machines, or just machines? Ask AI what boundaries are. They'd have to think it through first, I think. And it programs, but think on an atomic level and large scale. People are elements, machines are elements. So you wonder how it can account, and what is the meaning of size if it's just a perception of mass. Oh my god, all the users in the chat have animal profile pictures. Oh my god, that's true. Holy shit, I just realized. And the universe above that is mass. I mean, we're at that point, we're arguing what everything is made out of. At that point, we're talking about like whether or not things are different because they're made of atoms, and we're all made of atoms. I feel like things are different because the atoms that comprise them make different things. But the biggest differential between AI and humans are the fact that humans have an element of free will as well as a choice, whereas AI seems to have, at least at the moment, be mostly code and mostly have the ability to follow whatever we kind of tell it. Even AI art, which is like really creative, needs to have some sort of input by a human to go ahead and create the art. It isn't infinitely creating art even when it doesn't want to, because it has no will other than whenever we want to make art. AI goes bebop. And the universe is mass. This is deep ass conversation, lol. Yeah. A little bit. This is what I'm saying. As far as like, this is where it could be really interesting conversation with me and the guys as far as AI. I think it could. I want to hear their feedback, and I hope they're not watching because I want to talk to them about it next week. But we're all talking about reality here, or meaning we are talking about the levels of matter. Feelings and thoughts are programmed by elements and compounds. So then, a point is to expand. I guess the meaningful difference between like a human's engagement with the world as far as their will to enact on the world, I think is very meaningfully different between an AI, because we have to hard encode it into their will, or like their actions that they're going to be doing moving forward, and that's a very conscious decision, where the information that humans intake on a day-to-day basis aren't necessarily super intentional by the person that might be giving the code to us, right? So if I wake up tomorrow and my dad punches me in the arm, and he kind of just felt like it, and I take it as an extreme personal attack, that encoding in my head is like, oh shit, like my dad doesn't like me. But in his head, he's like, I just kind of wanted to punch him. That's about it. But it could be really different for it. It just depends. There's like a meaningfully different conversation. Every conversation can go from a small thing to talking about really reality and what is things, what is the universe. If it wasn't there, wouldn't be nothing. Nothing is empty. But this would be no nothing. But this would be no nothing. I mean, yeah, every conversation can go so granular that you're like questioning reality. But my like main concern isn't really about like whether or not we're real. It's more about the conversation on where AI might be headed in like a good way, and maybe in a negative way, and maybe in like an interesting way that humans are going to interact with it, and what we think about them now and how the guys feel about them. So we'll get heavy into that stuff, and hopefully you guys are all around to see it. I'm sorry, Kat. I never question reality though, because I've taken hours thinking. I've taken hours thinking about that. Yeah, you can get so granular with it, and you can get like in a weird like headspace about it. I think. Yeah, I think it could get very strange when you start to question things like that. But yeah. But we'll talk all about it. It's a bit late for me. I gotta go shower. I gotta go get ready for bed. But much love. Fucking hell. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Jonathan. Both of you guys donating. I'm not sure who else donated, but thank you very much. I appreciate both of you. Well, I'm done talking about reality. You and me both, buddy. Thank you, Kat, for being here. Thank you. Great stream. Super excited about the next stream. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Rizzy. Thank you, Crystal. Mustang, everybody, Motion, everybody who was here. Much love. I know you guys, even if you weren't here for too long, if you watched the video back, thank you for being here. Thank you for the donos. Thank you, everybody. Peace out. Have a good night. Be safe. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Appreciate you guys. Peace out. Bye. Peace. Good night, good night, good night. Can you put the music in disco? Bro, it's on the yeah, I'll share it. This is all Stolly, by the way. This is all Stolly. Much love. Okay. Peace out, guys. Bye. Next stream.